Hello, hello, hello. How you doing, folks? Apologies, I nearly moved it. I'm feeling really rubbish right now. I'm full of cold and sinus infection. So I'm still here, but bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. I'm not going on cameras tonight because I look dreadful. Hello and welcome. We've got Curtis Media in the house. Hello, Curtis. I've given him a wrench, Jane. I'm all over that shit. Curtis, you have a wrench now, so you can drop links. I've just replied. I've literally just replied Curtis saying that I'm live, pop in, and I'll reply after. And there you are. You're here. So thank you. Thank you so much to everybody for being here. We're going to be looking at the clues that people have sent me. Curtis, feel free to drop any links and Jane will email them to me on my laptop email so I can get them up. Welcome, welcome. And to everybody here, thank you for being here. I'm full of cold, but I'm doing my best. We're going to be discussing the clues. Now, I've been completely inundated with clues. So I just want to say a massive thank you. Guys, you guys are amazeballs. I can't keep up. So this is definitely, but thank you so much, Jane. This is definitely going to be at least 2, possibly 3 live streams. There is so much here to go through. So some of it you will already know, possibly most of it, because you guys are way ahead of me on this. I've got other things going on. The memberships have been paused, in case you're wondering. They should be back on the 1st of April. But I am in the process of setting them up on my other channel anyway. So you'll be able to get them. I'm excited. I have some fresh evidence on Paul. Curtis, you're very welcome if you want to join me on this live stream. I can send you a link that you can come up and talk. You don't have to go on camera. It's up to you. Totally up to you. Hello, Paul G. We're going to do a few hellos. So if you want to donate, it will have to be on PayPal. And again, all my donations, I spend them on my bunnies. I don't spend them on me, even though I need new equipment. I love you more, Jem. I think Jem's amazing, but there you go. Gemma is one of the loveliest people I've ever met. Hello, welcome everybody. Hello, Sid, beautiful Louise, Alan Edge, Emma. Hello, Emma, darling, Surf, Roy, beautiful Louise, Coco Chanel. We have Martin Warm. Welcome. David Wellings, not to be confused with David Wells of Most Haunted. We have the beautiful Leslie. We have the beautiful Jane, who is amazeballs. How long you live for? About an hour and a half, mate. So you are very welcome up if you have time. You don't have to stay and chat if you want, mate. But if you've got some exciting news, you're very welcome up. Yeah, what I'm doing basically. Hello, Hunter. How are you? You've been here a few times now, so I'm just going to give you a spanner. Okay, we've got Scottish Davros. If you're into Doctor Who, he covers all that sort of stuff, geeky stuff. Paul is a Welsh shady man. I agree. Loza B, hello, welcome. Anyone coming in? And have I missed you? Sue, hello, my darling. Was thinking to go edit the video. Yeah. You carry on. You do it. Shirley, hello, sweetheart. Curtis, I'll leave it up to you, mate. The option's open. If you want to pop up, you can. If you want to stay in chat, you can. If you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. But I'm grateful. Big up Curtis. I think we have to keep some people have said, Penny, you shouldn't be supporting this man. He's in the Daily Mail. No, I support Curtis, and I've supported Curtis from day one. Well before he got in trouble with the Daily Mail. I know the mainstream media. I've been covering this sort of shit for years, all the dodgy doings, the lies, the trickery by the mainstream media and the establishment. Hello, Catherine. Hello there, darling. How are you? Lucy Harmon. Hello, darling. Who else has just come in? We've got a newbie first time here, Red Bull Vodka. I like your name. Okay, so excuse the voice, I'm a bit croaky. Please go on panel and discuss the case. That would be amazing, Curtis. And also, what would help, Curtis, if you don't mind, if you shared me out, then we could have a bigger discussion. It's up to you. You don't have to. Excuse me, because a lot of your people and our people are the same people, it seems. I say I have been sharing you out a lot, and there is quite a few people that have been going over from here, and some of your people are coming over from yours. Hello, the beautiful Ellen. Everybody, welcome. Please hit the like or the dislike. If you don't like me, that's fine. I won't be offended. I won't go and cry. Dr. David Bull, Pink Roses, Paul G. It's not on. I can't turn it back on until the 1st of April. I'll explain after. But you can do, if you want to donate, you can buy a coffee. Oh, thank you, Jem, darling. Or you can PayPal. Again, it doesn't go to me, guys. I do desperately need some new equipment. I need a laptop. Mine's falling apart just to do my live streams. So my live streams may not continue much longer, but for now I'm here. But you can donate. I know a lot of people are asking. You can do. There's the links if you want to. And I appreciate everybody who does. It really helps. Okay, Curtis, I'm going to edit the video and upload it. I do appreciate it when you share. Okay. If you share me, and it'll give you the option to share to your community tab, so then your people will come over, or just put a little post on your community tab saying I'm over here. Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah. Okay. So Jane will help you as well, because Jane is amazeballs. Bengal Millie, hello. Thank you so much for Snoopy's bed. He loves it. Okay. So Andrew Tomlinson, welcome. Thank you, Shirley, for sharing out. Curtis, big up Curtis. 62 people watching. So I'm just going to say now, guys, the amount of clues, like just today alone, I'm not going to name anyone who's emailing me, by the way. Okay. Nobody, unless you want me to name you. So if you come in and say, right, Penny, I sent you that clue, I will, I will basically say, this person, thank you, Louise, darling. I will basically say, right, this person has all the credit for this clue. Okay. But unless you say that, I am not going to be telling anyone where anything comes from. You guys are anonymous, and I respect your anonymity. I can't say this. Oh, thank you, Curtis. Did it? Oh, thank you, mate. Anonymity. Fucking hell. Curtis, you wait till you start live streaming, mate. It's a whole new kettle of fish, trust me. You've got to have you've got to be able to multitask beyond words, especially when you're showing stuff on the screen. Okay, so this is the first thing that I find really bizarre. Again, most of you probably already know this. Some of you may not. So someone sent me this a couple of days ago, and I wasn't streamed last night. I think so, yeah. Oh, thank you. I'll explain privately on the group, or if you want to email me, they will be back, I think. But in the meantime, memberships, hello Freeside, will be on my other channel anyway. I was just in the process of setting them up. YouTube approved them a few days ago, a few weeks ago actually. I've just not got around to it. So you can join that membership, or you can wait. So now this here is this lady you're going to see now is the lead investigator who was on the Nicola Bulley case. Now, what was bizarre, they wouldn't name this lady, okay? They wouldn't name her. Right, and just before they found Nicola. Now, one of the journalists, this lady here, Rebecca Smith, one of the journalists who is on Instagram, he has actually been saying, it is on the rise, yes, Base, but welcome, by the way. Welcome to everyone coming in. I appreciate you. Yeah, as I say, I've been covering news stories, all sorts of stuff for a few years now. And I'm not going to lie, it is difficult. You will have the establishment coming down on you. Thank you for subbing. Yeah, please sub to Curtis. Curtis Media is on the ground. This guy is boots on the ground. He's done fantastic work. We do share him out here. If you show any of his content, I always link and share him out, and I appreciate Curtis. I think he's going to join us shortly. I'm full of cold or something. I think it's a sinus infection, so excuse the voice. Okay, so Rebecca Smith, this is the first clue that I was sent in. The Scottish Davros. This lady here. Now, if you remember at the very beginning, we were seeing that police lady who was on all the press conferences and on the news. Now, she I can just say massive. Oh, thank you, Jem. Thank you, Gemma, for the PayPal. YouTube will be refunding you as well, Gem. So you'll get that back. But thank you so much. Okay, can I just say a quick courtesy if you're still here? Don't speak to any mainstream media under any circumstances. Okay, you can always come and talk to me. I'm sure there's other people around you. But yeah, mainstream media are never kind. Thank you so much, Jem. Thank you, darling. Okay, so Rebecca Smith. Now they didn't name her as the detective chief inspector right just before they found Nicola, and that there's actually a guy on Instagram who's a freelance journalist who has been contacting the police repeatedly, asking who was in charge of Nicola Bulley Case, and they would not answer. And then all of a sudden, randomly, she pops up. Okay, so I'll thank you, Shirley. If that's so kind. If you could drop that like on and off, that would be great. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry for being ill, guys. I say I nearly rearranged this. So this lady here was the one that's in charge of Nicola Bulley. Now, if she's just a missing person who fell into the river, remember, chasing a tennis ball, which that's theory went out the window, then why would this lady be in charge of the case? This is just somebody who fell in the water. So let's see a little bit of we have to keep stopping. This is why YouTube don't like it if you don't keep stopping and crediting. Apparently I've not been stopping and crediting enough, so there you go. You'll probably find a lot of people in here that you recognize if you've been following this case. So let's hear a little bit about what Rebecca Smith does. Okay, again, this is the detective chief inspector in charge of the Nicola Bulley case. Hello, DJ Rockford. Somebody who just fell in the river.
Chief Inspector with Lancashire Constabulary. Currently, I have responsibility for the Force Serious Crime Team, responsible for serious and organised crime, and also the online child abuse investigation team. So I have two completely different...
Interesting, Rebecca Smith. Isn't this interesting? Don't worry, Underbelly. He's not been on YouTube. I think he's taking a break, but I will contact him later. He's a very good friend of mine. Don't worry. Underbelly hasn't left us or anything. He's not been on YouTube, has he really? Okay, so this... Yes, that's a very good point, Sid. Yeah. Okay, so this lady here, as you can see, she is in. This was 2 years ago, this video. This is an official Lancashire Constabulary video. Okay, so we're going to link this in here. So look, YouTube. I'm putting the link in, and I'm having to keep pausing and talking over it. YouTube are saying that you can't use other people's content without talking over it. Gemma's amazing. I love Gem. So there you go. Okay, so if I keep stopping, I apologise. The link is in. You can go and watch it. Let's watch a little bit more. So this lady here is in charge of child abuse investigation team and serious organised crime. This was 2 years ago. She's still on that team. No one thought they didn't think that this sort of stuff was going to crop up. And by the way, Lancashire Police, if you delete this video, I've downloaded it, just saying.
Departments. So the first, OCATE, which is our online child abuse investigation team, is the department which does exactly that. We investigate online child abuse against children. The staff that work within that department are hugely passionate about this area of business, which, as you can imagine, is extremely high risk. And their role involves identifying via different technical means those that are online offending against children, and then locating those individuals via technical.
So there you go. So, thank you, Louise. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, you can help our bunnies by doing the wish list. Thank you. Hello, Carlos. How you doing? So is Danny here? Hello, beautiful Danny. Hello, Chocolate Frenzy 85 watching. Please hit the like if you like what we do, or the dislike if you don't. So again, this is Rebecca Smith. This is the lead detective on the case of a lady who they say no crime involved, no third person involvement. She fell in the water. Okay, so why is this lady who deals in online child abuse even involved? Yeah, they found the remains. I'll be covering that at the end. Excuse me. I'll cover that at the end.
Means, and also putting into place safeguarding measures to protect both the offenders and the victims, and then
Now, if you remember, hello BCTV, love. I would not say anything. I agree with you. Hello, Louise, darling. It's really bizarre, isn't it, hon? So again, I'm not going to say who sent me this, but the thing is, why is she involved? Now we know. I've read about Curtis. Hello, grade one. Curtis will be back shortly. I think he's going to join me on the live stream as well. I've supported Curtis from the moment I found him. Fell in the water without a phone, and we're going to get into that as well, because I say the people that have sent me the clues is this is all people's research. Big up the researchers on this. Hello, Larry Weinberg, Skip Donahue. So we know that there was a welfare check done. Now the call went in on or around the 10th of January. Hello, James One. There was a welfare check done on Nicola. Now, we don't know what that involved at the moment, what that entailed, but we do know that that went in. Hello, Terry Knowles Band again. Why, we don't know. So we're going to watch a little bit more of this. And this is the first clue tonight, okay? First clue. Why is Rebecca Smith, who's in charge of serious organised crime and online child abuse investigation team, the lead? Hello, Elizabeth Love. Why is she involved? Why is she in charge of this entire case? None of it. Aren't you a little bit overqualified, love, for someone falling in the river?
Reviewing those responsible and bringing them to justice. But it's a role that those people that work within that department are hugely passionate about the job that they do and really enjoy it, despite the fact that clearly what they deal with on a day-to-day basis.
You enjoy it, do you, love? Okay. So again, this lady, as we can see, she's involved. She's the lead detective on the case of Nicola Bulley. Why? I don't know. So the amount of clues we've had here is beyond belief. So give me a moment. I'm just going to get the next one up. What I'm going to do as well, for those of you watching on the replay, big up the replay crew. I'm going to be listing these I'm going to do a little post. I'm going to pin it so you can see in order, because it was so high profile. Not sure. Hello, Bournemouth, by the way. Big up Bournemouth and Barmouth in Wales, both awesome beaches. Hello, welcome everybody. If you disagree, that's fine. Yeah, go and support Curtis Media. I found Curtis and you on the same day. Oh, thank you, Sue, darling. Well, I appreciate you. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I've got to be really, really careful here so that I don't reveal anyone's names. So just bear with me. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a little bit more of that just because I've got to do some more research. Just give me a couple of minutes. I know she's boring.
This is horrific. On the other hand, the serious crime team oversees the forced response to the investigation of serious organised crime. So this is a covert department of highly specialised officers with a variety of different specialisms. For example, digital media investigators, we have analysts, and we have a huge team of officers, huge team, but a team of officers that are surveillance trained. So on a day-to-day basis, they deal with a variety of different offences, but are absolutely the high end of serious crime across the force. And that might be around the importation of Class A drugs, or it could be the importation of firearms, county lines activity, the exploitation of children, or human trafficking. And those officers...
Interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. So that is the first thing that seems odd. Okay, seems odd. Again, it doesn't matter if it's a high profile case. They release who is in charge of the case gets released quite early on. There was a guy on Instagram, and they refused to release the name of the detective inspector in charge of the case. It went right until just before they found Nicola was when they actually released that, which was really, really bizarre. So the next thing that I found bizarre, again, this is what people have sent in, was the drugs bust. Again, this could be completely unrelated, okay? Completely unrelated, we don't know. But there was a drugs bust done not far away at all to this. So let's just get this up on here. Again, thank you to the person. I think 2 people sent me this one. If anyone could drop my email in the chat, any of the moderators could drop my email in the chat, that would be great, because it means anyone else has got any clues, you can send this in. 87 people watching, welcome. New subscriber here. Hello, Stephen. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, if you're new, I think I'm just gonna hold on a minute. I think I've got a 10-minute thing on, so you can't talk. So if Curtis has shared me out, let me just turn that down. Hold on a minute, folks. It's just to stop the trolls, guys. Apologies if I'm keeping people out. Live chat is on. Oh, anyone can participate. Okay, I'm going to change it to subscribers, any duration. So if you want to be able to talk, you will have to subscribe. Okay, I've done that to stop the bots and to stop the trolls. Okay, so you've got to subscribe to be able to talk in the live chat. I've put no minimum time on. Hello, Louise, welcome. And there's a 1 second slow mode delay. It's to stop the bots and the trolls. We do get a lot here. Okay, now this happened on the 7th of February. I think this came out on the 8th of February. Remember, Nicola went missing on the 27th of January. This was very, very close by. It could be unrelated, okay? But 2 people, hello, Mattman, I can't speak. 2 separate people sent me this. So they found it interesting enough. Again, it could be nothing, but people are taking the time to send me clues. And I think it's, more than 400 plans were found. I think they mean plant. Excuse me. Yet again, the mainstream media can't even spell. 406 plants. Okay, so a large cannabis farm has been discovered by police in Catterall. So officers executed a drugs bust in Catterall yesterday, February the 7th. They stormed a building. So what we need to do is see how close Catterall is to St. Michael. And apparently it's very, very close. The property was found to have been bypassing the electricity system. Engineers from Electricity Northwest were called to make the premises safe. No arrests have been made, and an investigation is ongoing. Police are appealing for the public's information. A Garstang and over wire police spokesman said the Wire Task Force and Wire Neighbourhood policing team attended an address in Catterall. So what I'm going to have a quick look at now is, where is Catterall? Okay, so just bear with me, guys. Oh, God. Excuse me. I don't think I'm going to last much longer tonight, I'll tell you that much. We're going to have a quick gander and just see where it is to where Nicola went missing. Again, this could be 2 miles from St. Michael. It could be nothing, guys, but I'm telling you now, 2 people sent this in. And if 2 people thought this was worthy of looking at, then this is, there's going to be things on here where people go, oh, what's that got to do with the price of fish, blah, blah, blah. Well, look, this is clues night. This is your night, okay? And again, there's going to be more of these. I will not be able to cover all of this tonight. There's just too much clues. So we'll be doing another one. Okay, so I'm going to be having a look now at Catterall. Just bear with me. I'm going to be getting the map up so you can all see it. Is this related? Was Nicola involved? Was Paul involved? We don't know. Okay, we do not know. Hello, welcome. 102 people watching. If you've come over from, hello, Tone. If you've come over from Curtis Media, I appreciate you. If you haven't and you're here, please give Keith James a hello. Give Curtis a shout out. Big up, Curtis. Okay, so this is the map now. There we have St. Michael on Wire. Okay, is it Weir or Wire? I think it's Wire. There, and that is where Nicola Bulley went missing. Though I don't think she actually lived there. And I've noticed in earlier articles they talk about Inskip. She's from Inskip, which is down here. But they don't mention that in later articles. When she first went missing, all the articles said Inskip woman goes missing. I'll show you some of the early articles I found. And then Catterall is here where the drugs bust was. So it's very, very close. Is there a link between... Hello, Blackjack. Why, I thought so. Thank you, Elboy. There is so much to cover. It's bizarre. Hello, Michael. We've also not seen you for ages. Hello, Reality Check. Hello, Paul Fleming. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone coming in. Is there a link between this and that? I don't know is the answer. There's been no arrests made and investigations are ongoing. Drugs are a blight on local communities and destroy lives. Okay, so that is another clue. That is clue number 2. Jane, Louise, could you do me a massive favour, ladies, and make a little note somewhere of the clues in order so I can add them in at the end? Welcome everyone that's coming over. It is weird he had so many companies set up. Apparently drug dealers do this to launder money. Yeah, well, we're going to be looking at that in a moment as well. 17 miles away, says Hunter Dazar. Hello, man on the edge. I wouldn't trust the police as far as I could poop. Exactly, nor me. No establishment, government, police, mainstream media, none of them can be trusted, guys. Curtis found a pathway that led out halfway between Inskip and St. Michael. Interesting. All right, you lot, Cosmic War Toad. That's what Leslie just said, multitasking. And I've got a cup of tea as well on the go, and I'm full of cold. I don't think it's a cold. I think I've got a sinus infection. Those of you that know me do know I suffer with my sinuses. I'm due another operation. So what I'm going to do now, so that's clue number 2. Okay. Now, again, this is what people have sent in. You awesome folk have been sending me so much in, and a lot of it is freaking me out because I don't know where to start. Some of it, okay, some of the stuff that you sent me in, guys, I cannot and I will not share with you, okay, because it is so sensitive. Excuse me. Oh, thank you, Jane, for asking Louise. Louise could maybe send me on WhatsApp, or I can just try and remember. It's only if you guys were out, you know, if you were available to do that. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So thank you, Louise. Thank you, beautiful Jane. Thank you, lovely Louise. You guys are amazing. Now, so that's the 2 clues at the moment. Now, there's been so many other things. And what are you guys thinking so far? You know, so far, are you thinking, hold on a minute, why is Rebecca Smith in charge of this? And why on earth is, let me just forward this to myself. Why would she be involved? It doesn't make any sense. This lady should be involved in child abuse cases. Now, when I've finished all of these clues, I'm going to give you my thoughts on what I think's going on. Okay. So I've got what I'm going to do now. Another clue has come in. Now I will not reveal the person who sent me this. Okay. So I'm not going to get this up on the screen. I'm going to read it out to you, what someone has sent in. And it's very, very interesting. Again, thank you to the person who sent me this in. So here we go. 112 watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you. Thank you. Now, listen to this, guys. I think while I'm talking through this, we're going to get a picture up of the scene. So that at least while I'm talking, people can, you know, get an idea of what I'm talking about. I see that they're still going off at Curtis as well. They're now saying that he claims to have donated. Okay, so we're just going to get a picture up here of Nicola Bulley while I'm talking. I like to have something up on the screen. than just me talking, because he wants to who really wants to look at my face? Not many. Okay. And I think the willow is the big clue here. Okay. And I think that as well, what we need to look at is the story changed so many times. The story keeps on changing, and we need to remember that they keep on changing the story. So what we're going to do now, we're going to get a picture. I'm just getting a picture up of Nicola. Okay. You wouldn't believe the amount of cookies that keep coming up. Okay, so I'm just going to share this up with you while I'm reading this person's email. Again, I'm not going to name this person. We're going to get a picture up of Nicola and Willow, okay? So there's Willow, lovely, lovely dog, and there's Nicola. You know, my heart goes out to those children. Okay, so forget the story. We're centering on the picture. Now I'm going to read out this email from this person. Again, I'm not going to name them, okay? So this person writes to me, Grizzly True Crime established a while back that Penny's daughter-in-law, who I understand lives at the caravan park as well, was a Facebook friend of Nikki's. Okay, so this is where it gets really, really, my brain gets frazzled with this, because they're all related. And another clue, which you're going to see in a minute, is to do with our friend Ron, who Kay Burley just so happened. I think Grizzly got I haven't been watching her. I don't know what's happened with her. Penny, show us your new tattoo. No, I'm not doing that on here. Rebecca Smith wouldn't look out of place in Eyes Wide Shut. I agree. Weird looking woman. That movie, if you want to know anything about that movie, Penny, you lost me again on 23 minutes. I apologise if I've lost you. I'm doing my best, guys. I'm doing my best. Hello, Jay Craft. Okay, so this is what someone sent in. Again, no names. Penny, there seems to, and that's me. I'm not the Penny from the caravan park before people start with the accusations. It says, Penny, there seems to be 6 people at least. This is why I think they're all involved. There seems to be at least 6 people involved with Willow on the morning that Nikki went missing. Okay, exactly. Hello, Carl. I'm going to cover that at the end, the latest on the story of the couple. Okay, and I'll probably make a video, but I want to focus this on the crimes night, because otherwise I'm going to get distracted. If people start talking about other things, I'm going to get distracted, just letting you know, because anyone that knows me knows that I'm like. Okay, so there seems to be 6 people at least that were involved with Willow on the morning, and their stories continuously keep changing. Number 1 was Penny, not me. The caravan park lady, she says that she found Willow. Okay. Number 2, our mate Ron. Ron, who just so happened to walk up when Kay Burley and her little mate, yeah, or not so little mate, hello Unity, went walking up, they just happened to bump into old Ron. They've changed it, Danny. I'm going to get, that's another clue. This is the third thing that someone has sent in, is who, hello Bob, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Is who found Willow? So we've got Ron. Ron said he found the phone, didn't he? He was involved. Mrs. Ron, Penny's sister. Now, there's another clue after this that I found myself, so just bear with me. Okay. Hello, Chile. So we've got Mrs. Ron, who is Penny's sister, Ron's wife, or is she? Because I found another clue. Hello, Jane. Number 4, Penny's daughter-in-law was also apparently involved. No. Why have you timed? No. Right. Someone's just timed out Bob. Jane, can you please undo that? Okay. I'm gonna have to de-wrench a load of people, because the problem I've got is that people don't come into the live streams and they either accidentally press a button with the phone in their pocket and time people out who've done nothing wrong, or they don't know how to handle a wrench. Okay, so if you lose your wrench when you come back, it's not because you've done anything wrong or don't like you. It's because I think the people that need wrenches are the actual people that actually do the moderating. If you don't do moderating, you don't need one, do you? Don't be offended. Oh, channel Penny witnessed an altercation. Really, Louise? Okay, I apologize for that, Bob. You're back. Really, MW, welcome, by the way. Okay, so we've got Penny's daughter-in-law. Agree, Red Bull vodka. The thing is, though, we're a little channel and we're all mates, but we've got bigger and there's more and more people coming in and it's getting confusing. Jane knows what she's doing, okay? Now, why has MW had their comment removed? What's going on, guys? Jane is helping, by the way. Okay, number 5, the person who lives around the corner, the person who lives around the corner, as mentioned on Sky News, who did the reconstruction walk. I think we need to relook at that as well. Hello, Amanda. As pointed out, I think, by Eddie's Vinyl Break. I don't know who that is. Is that a channel, I'm guessing? Number 6, the 70-year-old man with a fluffy white dog. He allegedly witnessed Willow being tied to a bench with string. Okay, with string. Oh no, sweetheart Jem, it's not me. It's Penny who owns the caravan park. Gemma was looking out for me, guys. Sorry, Jem. No, there's 2 Pennies, darling. Any Penny talk isn't about me. It's confusing, I know, Jem. I know my brain hurts as well, sweetheart. Stephen Keys saying, I don't know why you timed out somebody if you did it by mistake, but you can't be doing that. Okay, so the 70-year-old man with the fluffy white dog, which isn't Ron, he allegedly witnessed Willow being tied to the bench with string. Finally, it would appear from Nikki's Strava data. Now, isn't Strava that Google thing that got cancelled? Or correct me if I'm wrong here, or is this the Fitbit? What's Strava? Isn't that Google? And so have I. Hello, Tone. Another Tone. Apparently, Nicola kept away from the river's edge, the dangerous parts. Exactly, Dr. David Bull. Fitbit, is that a Strava? I thought Google was Strava. That's confusing. They've cancelled it now anyway. It's okay, Jem. Darling, if someone said that about another Gemma, I'd think they were talking about you as well, love. Gemma, you're fine, sweetheart. You're looking after me. But if Jane starts blocking people, it's because she's blocking and unblocking, which undoes a timeout. So we've got the dangerous part. All right, so apparently looking at Nicola's Strava is a running app. Thank you, Sue. It's also a Google thing as well, which confused me. Okay. To Google gaming site. So apparently from Nicola's Strava data, she kept away from the most dangerous part of the river, walked past the hedgerow on the north side and made a loop on the upper field, not going near Rowan Water. Hello, Kelly. Welcome, sweetheart. Photos show Nicola and Willow going next to the water at the secret beach. Secret beach. And that's before the confluence with the River Brock. So the depth and flow of the water are considerably less. Okay, so just to reiterate, there are 6 people now who are saying that they are involved in the morning, excuse me, of finding Willow and the phone. Well, Willow. Now, if you have too many people involved in some sort of cover-up, people are going to start getting mixed up with their stories, aren't they? So let's just say, for example, that all these 6 people are all suspects and they're all involved and they're all working together. You're going to get some people cocking up and saying the wrong thing, aren't you? You're going to get other people cocking up and saying the wrong thing. Now, if they were all telling the truth, there wouldn't be any cock-ups. Remember, this only happened, what, 5 weeks ago? It's not that long ago. It's not like this was a couple of years ago and you can't remember what you're doing. This, to me, this is a massive, massive red flag. That there's 6 people all saying different things. Now, it's another thing that I found yesterday, and I've got to try and find it now. Honestly, there's so much. Again, this is going to be done over several. There's going to be at least 2, possibly 3 clues nights, and that's just what I've got at the moment, guys. And again, you guys are amazing. The thing is, when you're doing the channels, you don't have the time to do as much research as what you'd like. I'm doing what I can, but without you lot, I won't be able to do this. So I'm going to take this off a minute. Just bear with me. Someone will come forward. Louise, I hope so. For those of you that have come over from Courtesies, thank you very much. Curtis will be hopefully joining us soon. Hang on a minute. Just telling somebody that I'm live and I'll reply after. Okay. Now, somebody sent something last night. Well, no, that's not true. They didn't send it. I come across something last night that I found very interesting. Let me just see if I can find it. Just bear with me, guys. Apologies. Bear with me. Now, somebody found that Ron, he said his name was Ron, didn't he? Isn't Ron. They're not Ron. They aren't Ron. They're somebody else. Now, I've got to try and find this now. Bloody hell. Just bear with me, guys. There's just so much. So much. Apparently Ron isn't Ron. He's married to somebody else, and somebody found him last night. So let me just find this screenshot. Just give me a moment. I'll give you a couple of minutes. Go and if you're watching live, go and put the kettle on. Gemma, this I usually do as well, darling, but this is insane. The amount of information. I'm getting information constantly about this, constantly coming up. So what we're going to do, we're going to watch a little bit of Ron. Oh, it's St. David's Day, isn't it? Why don't we have all this for St. George's Day, guys? Why is that? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Does anybody have the video where the person is in the tunnel? Because there's a video going around apparently on TikTok. Now, someone sent me an email with another clue to that. So what we're going to do now, we're going to look at Kay Burley talking to Ron. Let me just find this information out while we're watching that. Remember, these clues are coming in constantly. Okay. Constantly throughout the day. Even while I'm talking now, I'm getting emails. So thank you for the people that are doing it, but you're just going to have to let me bear with me, and it's going to be over a couple of days. So we're going to watch some of Kay Burley doing her little walk with her mate, her buddy, who's, you know, a little sidekick, right hand man, Robin to her Batman and all that shit. So, and we're going to watch now how Ron, who apparently isn't called Ron, and I'm going to find the proof in a minute, how he just wandered past. So just watch a little bit of this, just while I grab this up.
Which is where she came with the dog and the kids.
Shouldn't the police be doing this as well? Why are they interviewing witnesses in a case? This is all bollocks, people. The whole thing just stinks of bullshit.
Drop them off at school, and then we're going to walk along the road. Just to give you an overview, walk along the road, walk down by the river, and then from there we are going to walk around the fields and try to get an idea of what might have happened. So that happened at exactly 8:40.
Yep, 8:40
from
right
here.
Now.
What happened?
So Nicola came, parked up her car here. She dropped off her kids at school. She would have taken her dog Willow out of the car park, as she normally did, and walked her along this path next to the car park of the tennis club and the school, and
I'm
along
very happy for
the
you
school
to spin round if
as
you
well.
want to have a look rather than, yeah, there we go. So,
And this is a very normal route for Nicola. Almost every single morning, this is exactly what she would have done. Her kids coming to the school to our left as well. And this is a busy road. In Skip down there is where the family home is. So she would have come down this road and then onto the road up there, a very busy main road.
this is Blackpool Road.
Yeah, Blackpool Lane it is, yeah. And the police have stressed about Blackpool Lane because there are hundreds of cars.
700 vehicles.
Yeah, that would have passed through that morning. And so they are clear, they want to try and speak to every single one of those drivers to get as much dash cam footage as they possibly can to try and piece together what exactly has gone on. So she would have crossed this road and would have walked down this path, which heads up to not only the bridge which she crossed, but in fact, the church which she would have passed. And she would have come up here to this iron bridge, which again has been another real focus.
Fair use, Sky News, before you have a meltdown. Fair use. Actually, I've got till the 31st before YouTube have a little meltdown again. So between now and the 31st of March, I can pretty much do what I like, because YouTube have told me off and said, you're not doing enough fair use. So fuck it.
Focal point of the
Find the
last
stuff,
3
by the
weeks.
way.
Look
Just
at
give me
all
a minute.
these beautiful ribbons, daffodils that
me.
have been tied up with messages. Nicola's partner came down here, leaving a message on one of them as well. And as we just go a bit forward, we get to the other side of the bridge, and essentially the start of the path which is next to the river. This is the path that runs along the river wire, and it was 8:43.
Yeah.
This time,
This is when she
right now,
first
3
hit
weeks
this.
ago,
So,
there
you
she
know,
arrived.
quite a pace she was walking at, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. We walked, and she's got a dog with her. Probably the dog, running a bit ahead of her. You're
And
a
this
dog
first
walker
time we've seen
yourself.
the river wire there.
Over 2 weeks before that morning, she had a visit from police because of concerns for welfare.
Yeah.
It's a
We
big
know that a
question.
medical team went to the home on the 17th
Yep.
of January, and
Yep.
they haven't told us anything more than that.
No.
But we do know that the police have referred themselves to the complaints committee
Yeah.
as a direct result of that moment.
And if we just pause here, because before we get to the upper field, it was around this time,
Yeah.
rough.
And remember, this is Kay Burley. Kay Bloody Burley. Now, I don't watch Sly News, but Kay Bloody Burley and her little mate there. You couldn't. It's a charade. It's all a charade. Like, remember, at this point, Nicola wasn't found. Nicola was still missing. Why is she there? Why aren't the police doing this? Why is it? It doesn't make any sense, but we're going to shortly see our mate Ron. But I'm going to reveal something in a moment, guys. And this is clue number 4, I think. And guess what? This wasn't sent in. I found this on Facebook. But we're going to watch a little bit more while I'm just getting this ready to show you that Ron wasn't Ron.
Roughly about 8:50, that Nicola was then spotted by another dog walker.
Yeah.
Someone who knew her, walking around the lower field with their dog as well. The two dogs actually interacted before the other dog walker went off and took the river path, which we've just come down. And Nicola then carried on with her dog Willow.
So she
Very shortly, she would have just been finishing her email off, which goes to her boss.
Yeah.
And
so she's looking at the dog. She's making sure the dog's all right.
Yeah.
You know, from my own experience, you keep an eye on them, but you're doing other things as well. The sheep across the way there, just obviously keeping an eye on what's going on. And then she sends the email.
yeah, at 8:53,
Which is
police
now,
say
yeah.
right now, 3 weeks ago, Nicola hit send.
Yeah.
And an email was sent to her boss.
Yeah. So if you're just tuning our way, we are retracing the steps of Nicola Bulley 3 weeks ago today. It's 9 o'clock, and she would have been on a Teams call about now.
Yeah, it was about a minute's time or so. She logged into that Teams call. I imagine the meeting started at 9 o'clock. Nicola logged in about 1 minute past 9.
Yeah.
She would have held the
Still
phone
on this
out
path?
from, yeah. She was just walking along this upper field here.
Yeah.
She would have held the phone out in front of her, sorry, police said. And that's where...
That's what you do, isn't it? When
You've got it on speaker.
Yeah.
You hold it out in front of you.
Yeah.
And she wasn't talking. She wasn't on video. It was
Her
just
pace
simply...
would have been slower.
And if the phone was locked when old Ron found the phone, remember the 6 people involved with finding it all? It would have been on a Teams call. So they would have had to, and surely they would have spoken and said, hello, because this Teams call was still connected. There were still people talking. So you would have thought old Ron, or is it Ron, would have gone, hang on a minute. I've just found this phone. What has anybody ever heard from any of these so-called work colleagues?
Over here because she was listening to what was being said.
Yeah, and again, as I mentioned, her dad said in relation to work, she was in good spirits. She just, as a mortgage advisor, had just got a deal through, so she was happy about that. And she sent an email to her boss,
and she starts to join a Teams conversation. The camera's not on, the audio is not on, but she is holding it out and in front of us, and we know that because somebody saw her right now.
Yeah, it was at 9:10 here on the upper field that somebody then saw Nicola, a witness that has been spoken to by police. So 3 weeks ago, let's put this in perspective, 3 weeks ago, 9:10 in the morning, somebody saw Nicola walking with her dog Willow here.
Just to illustrate, that this is where the dog walkers come all the time.
So here comes Ron, okay? So remember, the person who found, they said that the person who found the phone, but correct me if I'm wrong, had a white dog, is that right? And this, by the way, Jane, thank you so much for sending everything again. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you and Louise. Amazeballs. Hello, other side of life. I've missed you. I will be getting to them, but at the moment, there's just, I'll be doing this over a couple of shows, at least 2, maybe more. We'll be doing our clues nights, okay? So we'll be looking at clues, what people are sending in. So again, we're just going to watch this little reconstruction of old Kay Burley's. Oh, thank you, Fisherman. I'm sure that you're a lovely person. Can we have a look at you? Let's have a look at Fisherman. Let's see what they look like. Thank you, Fisherman. Oh, and thank you for the view. And don't forget to dislike the stream as well, because all votes count. So thank you, Fisherman. Okay, so moving on. We're going to look at the dog. We're going to got Ron coming up here. And then we're going to look afterwards. Is this Ron? They do. They really do. And I believe that Ron has got a microphone and they lead him. They do lead him. He's probably my stalker. She's obsessed.
Partner came along, Paul.
She says she's got 160 accounts of me. Very bizarre, very strange. So she makes it look like there's like 160 people who hate me when actually I've only got a handful of haters. And that's not bad, I've been on YouTube a few years now. You're going to pick them up. But most of them are her. How many dogs does Ron own? I don't know, but you think you'd be walking them all, wouldn't you?
And he's retraced these steps many times, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. And he came down pretty much straight away. He wanted to see what was the scene like, what happened here straight away. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
It's not my stalker then, Bob. He's obviously an obsessive person. Okay, so again, they're not supposed to have known this they're not supposed to know Ron, and yet they know all these things about Ron, and it's really bizarre. But apparently his name's not Ron, and that's going to be my next one. So let's just watch Ron's little we're going to call him Ron for now. Okay.
Come on
Fine,
through.
do come
How are
through.
you?
No,
Let's
no,
just
not at
listen to
all.
just before
to
Ron
see you.
comes. So we know that
And
Ron's on
he's
his
retraced
way.
these steps
Yeah.
We
many
know
times.
this now. So let's watch their body language, like they're expecting him. So let's just watch this
Hasn't he?
bit back.
Yeah, he has, and he came
She's
down
looking. Look, she's
pretty
looking.
much straight away.
Look.
You know, he
She's
wanted
getting.
to
She's
see
flicking her hair. She's getting
what
ready.
was the
He's
scene
coming.
like,
He's
what
coming.
happened here straight away.
He's
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Come on
Fine,
through.
do come
How
through.
are you?
No, no, not at all.
Good to see you.
Do you live here?
Well,
Do
it
you
has
live
been
here?
like that. So you actually saw the phone, is that right?
Did you watch Ron when he pretended to walk past, swing his hips like he was meant to pretend to walk past? Watch Ron. Like he's like, I'm just walking past, but he knew he was never going to walk past. He knew he was meant to stop.
Live here?
Watch.
Well,
Watch.
it has been like that. So you actually
That was such a fake walk. Like, he was like, you know, when someone knows they're not going to go anywhere, but they pretend to walk. Watch Ron now. Just watch this one more time. It's really funny. Ron knew that he was never going to, he was pretending, he was acting to pretend that he was going to carry on walking. Watch.
like what happened here straight away. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Come on
Fine,
through.
do come
How
through.
are you?
No, no, not at all.
Watch Ron now. Watch. He knew he was never going to walk.
Good to see you.
Do you live here?
Acting.
Well, it has been
Watch.
like that. So you actually you saw the
Fucking
phone, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You saw the
man.
phone that Friday morning.
Yes.
Yeah, and that was around, was it after 9:30?
Thanks, Charles.
I gave a
Thanks
full
for the
statement to
view.
the police
Yeah.
with the exact time because
That was my
because my
stalker, that
wife's
one.
telephone call had the time on it. So,
Yeah.
but I've given a full statement.
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
police.
Was it just on the bench or
Pardon?
was it just on the bench?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. How's the last 3 weeks been?
We've managed to track down Ron. I should do, yeah. It was so obvious. I've managed to track down Ron. We think he's Ron, and his name's not even Ron, but we'll discuss that in a moment. So we're going to keep going with this, and then we'll discuss it after. Thank you. Someone's just bought me a coffee. Thank you so much. Again, if you want to donate, you can do. Like, it goes to my animals, doesn't go to me. Here we go.
Each day something new comes out,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But,
And in terms of,
so he's like, lead me now, lead me. Come on. They keep changing it though. I don't like coffee. You buy me a bale of hay.
when you saw Phone, Lead, and Willow, who you
You.
knew who Nicola was.
no, I didn't.
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
you knew Willow, that was it, wasn't it? You knew what the
Yes. How do you know? How do you know? You've never met Ron. And where's Ron's microphone? Is it hiding underneath here? Because we can hear Ron very, very well. It's the same sound. It's literally the same sound level as him. Now, people that say, oh, he's picking up his microphone, that's not true, because if that was the case, why does Kay need her own microphone as well? If it picked up that close, bollocks. This dude is mic'd up. He's an actor, and I'm going to show you in a minute. His name's not even Ron. But let's continue.
You knew Willow.
I knew I'd seen both the owners of Willow walking this dog in the
69
past.
likes, thank you
Whilst
very
I knew
much.
them by face, like I
We'll
know
have a bit of that.
your face, I didn't know the name.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
yes,
you,
of
I remember you
course.
actually telling me when you saw the phone, the Lead and Willow, you were like, okay, I'm going to keep an eye on it because something doesn't feel right.
I thought somebody gone to
How
the
do you
toilet.
know?
And you know, that would have been my first.
It's like last of the summer fucking wine here, isn't it?
I got about this red brick building here.
Right, let's just keep that in mind, and I'm just going to show you something. All right, so just bear with me. Let's just keep let's keep Ron on the screen a minute. Oh, well, thank you so much. It's a carrot, sorry, not a bale of hay. Thank you for the carrot. I appreciate you. Thank you. I've kept him there because I want to show you something. Okay, so just bear with me, guys. We're going to just have a look at something. There is method to my madness. Again, I can't do split screen. My laptop's a pile of shit, but if I could, then I would show you something. But I'm doing my best here. Okay. Come on. There we go. Right, I'm just going to get an email up that I've just sent to myself. And we're going to look at the now. I want your opinion on this, folks. This is your opinion that I need. Okay. So get your eyes. If you wear glasses, get your glasses on. Now, do you think that this person that I'm going to show you now, it does look like something from the last summer? Bob, you're new here. You'll get used to my humour. It's very dry. I do tend to be a bit sarcastic at times. Some people don't get my humour. Some of the trolls, they have a meltdown. Isn't sending you... I've missed that then. Hello, sweet piece of Quebec. How you doing, my darling? Most people will get my humour. I'm very sarcastic, but I don't mean offence. Okay, so we're going to have a look at we're going to have a look at something now. So I'm just going to take that away for a minute. We're going to remove Ron. Okay. Now, I want your opinion here. Does this look like Ron? Oh, okay, Bob. Well, thank you. Sorry, I thought you came over last night. Wasn't you in courtesy? Sorry, my apologies, mate. Okay, so I want you guys now to have a look at this. Now, this isn't Ron, but is it? Michael Bowman, apparently. Is this our Ron? Have a look. Let me know. Could this be Ron? Because eagle-eyed viewers... Now, again, this isn't a clue that was sent in to me. I found this last night on Facebook. Okay? Old Facebook. You do have you. You've got to have... Honestly, guys, if your cheese has gone off, it has. If you don't have a sense of humour and you come in here, you're fucked. I'm sorry, but you really are. I can swear a bit more now as well because YouTube have released me. So does this look like... We need a side by side, don't we? Does this look like Ron? Let me know. No, someone's reaching. Okay, let's have another look at Ron. Okay, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Is this Ron? Is that Ron? Hello, Ron. I think that's Ron. I think we can safely say, guys. What do we reckon? Let me know. Is that Ron? Let me zoom in. Hold on a minute. Hello, sheepdog. Hang on a minute, guys. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. I think this is Ron. You lot don't seem to agree, which is fine. That's the whole point of why we do this sort of stuff, you know, to get our own views. Okay, I'm zooming in. I'm gonna send another one of Ron or Michael. Okay. I've zoomed in a little bit. Okay, so just bear with me, folks. Bear with me. I'm doing my best. Okay, with limited resource. Excuse me, I'm just dying quietly. Okay, now this is another picture. Now this is the same one, but I've zoomed in. All right, so just have another look. Does this look like Ron? I'm sorry it's a bit blurry, guys. Does this look like our Ron? Now, have a quick look at that. And then I'm going to get... I think it's him. Isn't the right clues? No, nobody else seems to think this is Ron. Why do I think it is then? Let's have another look at our Ron. Okay. So let's have a look at the Ron. The Ron. I know, Lucy Harmon. Okay. Now it's mixed up now. Right. So this is Ron again. So there's Ron. Okay. This is a lot clearer, guys. You know, bear with me, folks. I'm doing my best. So this is Ron. Okay. And then this is the Ron, the original Ron. Original Ron, I love it. And then we're going to have a look at the new Ron, who is called Michael. Okay. So let's have a look at the new Ron. It's hard. I know it is. I've had to zoom in, folks. Now, I'm going to do some more research. I'm going to go through Ron's thing. Defo, not same man. I think it's him. Is he an extra? Well, this is the thing, you see. Louise, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for the coffee as well. Who sent me a carrot? Let me just say thank you. Hang on a minute. It was DJ Rockford sent me a carrot. Thank you so much. Right, there's more clues coming in why I'm talking. I can't keep up, guys. You don't stop though. This is why this needs to be done over a couple of. Jane thinks it's him. Red Bull Voc. Hello, Paula, darling. Let me just make sure you should have a wrench. You had one last time. Yes. Lucy Harmon says it looks like the guy from Abducted in Plain Sight on Netflix. You know, the deer in the head. No, I've not seen it. He looks younger, Bunny says. Yeah, well, this was when he were in China. Lol. This is more. This is apparently You Will Pay. No one talks about it, mate. What? This is listen, love, right? Nobody cares, right? Nobody cares about you. I don't give a flying fuck about you, and I've not watched you now for a year, so I don't know what your problem is. When I batter you, lol. Yeah, whatever, hun, whatever. Paradox Fossils, hello. That's just a very mentally ill person who is running her mouth again. So a very insane person. Really, really strange person. Apparently she thinks I'm somebody else. Apparently. No, I'm not. Whoever you think I am me. I don't do sock accounts. I don't have the time. Okay, so that I think that's him. All right. So what I'm going to do, excuse me. Oh my God, I'm dying. I'm going to have a quick look on Facebook and have a look for this guy's account. So what's his name? Michael Bowman. Okay. I think, Jane, would you say we're 50-50 or we're less than that on This Is Ron? I think that's him, guys. I'm not going to lie. Like, trust me, I'm not just saying this for the hell of it. I think it's him. I really do. Oh, isn't that funny? Michael Bowman's account's just miraculously disappeared. All of these accounts have gone. Can't find him. I'm just having a quick look on Facebook now. Can't find him, folks. Gone. So whoever screenshotted these managed to screenshot them, right, just in time. Okay. So well done to the people. Now, why would Michael Bowman, if this isn't him, why has all of his accounts gone? Why have all of his accounts disappeared into thin air? Right, so we've now got his taller. Again, we can't tell, can we? What is your fascination? All I'm going to say, Sheepdog, is if you're not interested in this, don't watch the bits. Don't watch the streams with him. Nonsense. That's not him. Whoever sent those pics are having a giraffe. Yeah, Paul changed his account name. Ah, thank you, Scottish Stavros. If people don't like this, if people aren't interested in the story, then don't watch these ones. Hello, Top Cat. And that's not me being horrible, Sheepdog. You know, you're my friend of a long time. But if a channel that I watch is talking about something I don't like, I just don't watch. And that's not me being nasty. I understand, mate. Not everyone's content is for everyone. So anyway, so let's watch a little bit more of Ron. That was number 4 clue, I think, 4 or 5. Now, why is the guy in all those screenshots got rid of his accounts? Where are they? I can't find them.
This is not right.
This is the part of the river where the police think
There's another link in a minute as well, so just keep watching this. I'm going to find it.
that she has gone into the water. There's no sign here at all
God,
of any scuffs or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is where her phone is found.
Yeah, well, look, it's 9:20
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
9:20, 3 weeks ago, Nicola's phone had moved to this bench. But we're at a very important juncture right now, okay? It's 9:30.
I did a 30-minute team call. that ended. She'd logged on about 9:01. It had obviously started at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
But she stayed logged on.
So police say that the team's call ended 9:30, but Nicola's phone remained logged on to that team's call. In other words, she hadn't ended the call.
So that happened 3 weeks ago right now.
Yeah. Approximately, police say it was 9.
You know what I don't get as well about this? Where are the police? She's still missing. Why isn't the police traipsing up and down? Do you get what I'm saying? None of it makes any sense. None of it does. Where's our mate Ron gone? Has he walked off, has he? Now, again, guys, whether you think that's Ron or not, I think it's him. Yes, exactly. That's my next thing. I've emailed you side by side. Okay. The reason why there's also a link between, if that is Ron, his missus, Penny, that Michael Bowman lives in Morecambe. Yeah, exactly. He's local. Okay. Bear with me, folks. I'm all over this shit, okay? Doing my best. I'm on my own. Just found something else as well.
3 weeks ago, that the lady who owns a caravan park just around the corner here actually spotted Nicola's phone, spotted Willow, and spotted the harness. She was another dog walker, so you know she noticed who Willow was, noticed who Willow belonged to, and then that's when things really kicked into action. And other locals got involved.
Yeah, so that's like the 45 minutes from when she dropped the children off at school. We've walked her walk today, starting in the car park, walking along Blackpool Lane, going past the 16th century parish church, very beautiful building, walking down.
Can anyone find the Facebook account of that Ron, that Michael Bowman? Thank you, Sid. I'm doing my best. It's really difficult. I've got emails, Facebook, WhatsApp messages coming in, and my brain hurts. Okay, right. Sue has sent a side by side in. Okay. I'll get that up in a sec. He was in Morecambe. Now, yeah, thank you, Paula. Honestly, without you lot here, I won't be able to do this on my own. Right. Any links, send them in, put them here. Oh, and me, sheepdog, and me. If anyone can find this Michael Bowman's Facebook. Thanks for this, Curtis. Oh, well, Curtis is going to join us, I think. He said he's just in the middle of... I think he's going to try and nip on the live stream. If anyone can find this Michael Bowman Facebook account, because I can't find it. But yeah, Morecambe. Right, let me just give me a sec. Oh, there you done. Okay, Curtis, let me know. I'm going to send you the... Thank you, Paula, darling. What I'm going to do, Curtis, I'm going to email you the link to come up on the stream, and you can give me your thoughts on this. Right, okay. I found him. Right. I found him. Copy link. Unity, I've just got that. Right, I found it. So anyone that's looking for him, I found it. You don't need to worry now. Okay, I've got it. One of them anyway, he's got loads. Okay. Now, let's get this up. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull that for a moment, okay? And we're going to have another look at... Yeah, I don't trust any fucker. And again, I've said before, Curtis's biggest mistake, and it was trusting them bastards. Excuse me. The establishment, the media, they're not your friends. Now, we can have a better look now. Paul, if this isn't poor Ron, if this isn't you, mate, and this is some innocent fucker, then I apologise, okay? Ron is married to Penny's sister, okay? Yeah, a child's got. Apparently, they found the remains of that little baby. It's just awful, guys. It's awful. Right. So what we're going to do? I'm just going to send this to Curtis. Let me just send Curtis this. Right. Good. I wasn't going to have any guests up, but I think because Curtis is doing all this as well, I think if anyone needs to come up, it's Curtis. Curtis, I've sent you a link. Okay. I've sent you a link, Curtis, to join the stream. All you got to do is click it. I think you've done a stream before, have you? Okay. Thank you for the carrot. Thank you to the person who just bought me a carrot. So, is Paz here, is he? Where's Paz? I can't see him. Okay, so Curtis is hopefully going to be joining. Now, this is that account. I've got it up. Okay, just here we go. Okay, so this is him. Now, again, if this isn't him, then I'm just giving you a shout out, Michael. Is this our mate Ron? I think it is. Now, everyone's saying this is him. Is this our mate Ron? Hello, Ron. So Ron, this Michael lives in Morecambe, which is just up the road from Nicola Bulley, where she went missing. Morecambe is if you carry on down the River Wyre, you come to Morecambe, guys. So what are the chances that Ron has an identical lookalike who lives in Morecambe? Now, this is Ron and his missus. Okay, what are people saying in live chat? Let me have a look. No one looks more like Alec Gilroy from Corrie. Well, I thought it was Norris at first. He might have a brother. Good point. I'm listening while walking home. Maybe 20 years and Paz was timed out. What? Paz can't be timed out. He's got a wrench. What? What's going on? I can't be monitoring the chat and doing this, and my brain hurts. Paz wasn't timed out. There he is. Yeah, anyone getting confused? Okay, is this Ron? Is the question. Okay. Now, Ron's missus, is she the lady in the red coat? Does Ron have a dog? Does Ron's wife have a little white dog? Is the question. Now, again, this could be completely innocent, and this isn't Ron. I apologise, Ron, if this isn't you. If this is, But at the end of the day, if you're going to have stuff on social media and you look like someone in that area, people are going to ask questions. This is all in the public domain, remember. I'm not putting anything secret. This is all in the public domain. Now, what are people saying? Is this him? I think it is. You're not timed out, no. How old is that pig? I trust Jane and Louise are looking after chat. He looks small. I don't think Ron was tall. I think the reason why we think Ron is tall is because if you look here at our mate again, let's get him up again. Hello, Cindy, darling. How you doing, sweetheart? Let's go back and look at our mate Ron. Okay. I think the reason why we think he's tall is because he's next to him. Now, I don't think he's that tall. I think he's quite short. I don't think Ron's very tall. Look, he's only got little legs. Look. Let's have a look again at our mate. Here he is. He's coming, walking up.
Her partner came along, Paul, and
Hello,
he's
Stephen.
retraced these steps.
I think
many
that
times,
is
hasn't
him.
he?
Yeah, he has, and he came down pretty much straight away. You know, he wanted
How
to
you doing,
see
Top Cat?
what was the scene like, what
He's coming. He's coming. Here comes Michael, or is it Ron?
happened here straight away. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Come on
Fine,
through.
Okay, so
do
let's
come
have another
through.
look at
No,
Ron.
not at all.
Good to see you.
Or is it
Good idea.
Michael?
Well, it has been like that. So you actually
What? I've got to watch this back, guys. This is definitely a Benny Hill moment. The walk. He's like do.
came down.
That's him, says
pretty much
Bridget.
straight
I
away.
think it's
You know,
him.
he wanted to see
Get ready. Get ready.
what was the scene like, what happened here straight away. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Come on.
He's wearing shifty wellies, says Danny. Now you look here. He's not that tall, folks. All right. Kay Burley is a female, okay, as far as I'm aware. And he's not much taller than her. Now, I don't know how tall she is, but she looks about average height. I'd say she's about 5'5"-ish, average woman height. He's not that tall, guys, and Ron is smaller than him. So he's not that tall. All right. I think that's Ron. And if that is Ron, then there's a lot of information there we can look at. What are the chances of Ron having a lookalike? Again, it could be his brother.
Come on
Fine,
through.
do come
Let's have
through.
another look
No,
at
no,
Ron.
not at all.
Here he is.
Good to
His little walk.
see you.
Let's watch his little walk.
Well, yeah,
Get ready for it. He pretends like he's going to walk on, and then he does this little shuffle on the spot.
it has been like that.
Watch.
So you actually you saw the phone, is that right? Yeah. You saw the phone that Friday morning.
Yes.
Yeah, and that was around, was it after
Are
half-
you Michael?
9:30?
Are you an actor?
I gave a full statement to the police
Yeah.
with the exact
Yes.
time because, excuse me, because my wife's telephone call had the time on it. So
Now, hello, Gary. I think, right, who here thinks that this Ron is that Michael guy? Be honest.
but I've given a full statement.
Yeah.
See if he looks
Yeah.
round.
Just on the
and catch
bench,
him.
or was it just on the bench?
The phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. Some fucker picked it up off the floor and stuck it on the bench. I think that's him. I don't, says Leslie.
Yeah. How's the last 3 weeks been?
Each day something new comes out,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But,
And
That stick is just found as well.
in terms of, you know, when you
We're waiting for him to
saw
look round. I'm going to
phone,
pause
lead,
it.
and Willow, who you knew
You
who
knew?
Nicola
No, I
was.
didn't.
no, I didn't.
Oh, you knew the Willow. That was it, wasn't it? You knew what the
I
you knew
I
Willow.
knew
I
I'd seen both
Look round, Ron, please. I
both the
can
owners
catch
of
you.
Willow
Yeah.
walking this dog in the past. But
Come on.
Yeah.
whilst I knew them by face, like I know your
Yeah.
face,
I know your face because we've already spoken today. He's like, yeah, ha, we have.
the name.
Yeah. But I remember you actually
Look
telling me
round.
when you saw the phone, the lead and Willow, you were like, okay, I'm going to keep an eye on it because something doesn't feel right.
I thought somebody got to the toilet in the.
People saying it about thought he'd gone to the toilet. I wouldn't look into that too much. My dad says the same. Even, you know, everything is in the toilet. Even if you're actually like, people saying, how can she go to the toilet if she's outside in the bushes? Yeah, I wouldn't look into that too much. A lot of older people will say the toilet even when they're going for a wee in a bush. Okay, like people I know, they'll say, you know, when we used to go fishing as a kid, and if you were caught short and you're out all day, be like, go to the toilet in the bushes. So I don't look into that too much about people saying, oh, how can you go to the toilet? I think that's just how he says it. So I'm going to defend poor Ron in this instance, or Michael. I'm just going to try and catch him when he looks round and pause it so we can get a good look at his face.
That was my first. I got to know about this.
There we go. So there's Ron. Okay. There's Ron. Is this Michael? I don't know. People on Facebook are saying it is him. Okay. Yeah, the chat was very bizarre. Have the police ruled out Ron? Police haven't done anything that we know of. Now there was a picture that was sent in. Okay. Sent you. Oh, thank you so much, Paul. You did. I want to say a big thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Paul. There was a photo sent in. Let me just get this up. Just bear with me. Penny in the bush. Okay. You see, the thing is, though, on that picture you've sent me, I'm going to put it up. Share. They're looking in different directions. That's the problem. Though, Sue, I do appreciate you doing that, because bloody hell, I haven't had. That's another thing. I haven't had time to do that. Let me just get this up from our lovely Sue. Hello, UK Sam. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just trying to ascertain. Now, if that, okay, let's just say, for example, that that is our Ron, all right? That our Michael is our Ron. Do we have any links between Michael, who could be Ron, and the caravan park? Now, that, thank you to Sue. It's hard to say, because he's looking that way and he's looking that way. But I think this, and we don't know how old this picture is. I think that is him. I really do. What do you reckon, folks? Police, Penny, the police are girly morn and wait until June. Yeah, they're waiting until June when we've forgotten. That's true, is that crisis actor. I agree. I agree. I think that that is him, and I think that he's probably an actor. So I think it's the same person, says Bob. And Jane, I think it's the same person. I think maybe that one was a little bit younger and he's lost a bit of weight since, because he's walking his dogs, remember, every day. So he's going to get a bit healthier. Now, I think that's him personally, okay? But people disagree, which is fine. We can all agree. I think it's him. And remember, he lives round the corner, literally. Okay? He lives close by. So let's just say that this is Ron for now, okay? Does Ron have any links with the does Michael, not Ron, have any links to St. Michael on Wire? Now, he's got, okay, so all of his friends, he seems to have got a wife on the internet, which happens a lot these days. Okay, so he's got another account here with one with 18 friends. There's another picture of him here. Oh, this is a better picture, folks. There we go. Is that him? No, that doesn't look like him there to me. They found the little baby, yeah. If this isn't him, I'm sorry, Michael. I apologise. But again, it wasn't me that found the link. Loads of people have found this link, not me. People have been sending this in left, right and centre. Okay. It's all over Facebook. So we're going to look at about. We're going to look at check-ins. Okay, no places to show. We're going to look at friends. What was that then? Photos. Following. Bring back the death penalty. So he's a big supporter of that. Okay, so we're going to look at the friend now. Michael's, oh, he's got another one, look. There he is. There's another one. Why has he got so many accounts, folks? There he is. There you go. That's a better picture. I think that's him. Don't think so, says Pink Roses. That's him. Can someone do a quick screenshot of that and let me know whether, and put a side by side? I think that's him. I really do. Oh, thank you, David Wells, for the donation. That's so kind. Thank you. Oh, that's him. I'm 99% sure. I'm going by the chance of probabilities. I think that's our Ron. I think that's him. Let me see if I can hide this. Make this bigger. There we go. Oh, I can zoom in. There we go. Hello, Ron. I think that's Ron. How's that? Okay. Won't let me go anymore. There we go. Is that Ron? I think so. Can't. Why have 3 accounts with hardly any people on there? Good night, Top Cat. It's Ron. Okay, I think that's our man. Some people do have loads of accounts. Can you see the side by side, please? I can, but it's going to take me a little bit of time, and I'd have to leave the stream for a bit. Right, I'm going to have to do that. I've got to have to leave the stream. So as long as you don't mind just waiting while I do this, I can do it. No problem. Bear with me. Okay. Okay, I'm doing it. So you lot just talk amongst yourselves a minute while I do this. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. So let me know your theories at the bottom. Is this dog walker who found... Curtis, if you're watching, I've emailed you, mate. I've sent you the link to get into the stream. Oh, there you are. I've sent you an email, Curtis. Have a look, mate. Okay, so is this Ron? So dog walker Nicola Bulley. Hopefully it'll come up on a images. Why isn't our Ron coming up on Google? Have they wiped Ron? Dog walker Ron. And if this is our Ron, yeah, I've got him here. If this is our Ron, then why have they changed his name? Okay. I don't know. I can't. Guys, I think I'm that Facebook account. I don't know when that picture was taken. I can't tell you. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm doing a side by side now as we speak. So bear with me. Just patience is a virtue. It's on its way. I've had to just nip into some editing software, so to stick them together. And email. Right, it's coming up. It's coming up. Side by side is coming up right now. Okay, so we're just going to remove that a moment from the, excuse me, from the screen. And I've done a side by side using a much clearer photo of our Ron. Stop screen, add screen, present. Hello, 139 people. Please hit the like or the dislike. If you don't like what I do, you don't need to let me know that you're unsubscribing, or you don't need to insult me. You don't need to let me know I'm leaving. Look, it's not an airport terminal. You don't need to announce your departure. Okay, I won't be offended. Just go. Okay. Oh, come back another day and give me another chance. You might be in a better mood. Okay, so this is the best I can do, folks. This is Saba's internet's gone. Oh shit, sorry folks. There's not a lot I can do about it. Okay, so reality check thinks it's not him. Okay, hello John Holiday. The two Ronnies. Fucking love it. Fucking love it. Look at Ron's very definitive. Remember, this is probably a bit older. He's going to have different lines. Different teeth, says Melissa Miggins. He's probably younger in that photo, guys. Okay. I think it's him. I think this is Ron because it looks like this is when he was in China. So it looks like Ron has been to China either to get his wife and bring her back or with his wife. Okay. This to me is a bit before here, right? This could be 10 years ago. I think this is Ron. Look at the nose. Okay. In my opinion, this is our man. Likelihood of probabilities. Remember, he lives in the same. Oh, device not connected, Curtis. Oh, here we go. Here he is. Curtis.
Hello.
You're here. Hello. Good to speak to you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How you doing? Hi, everybody.
Too bad. Hello. Welcome, Curtis, to the stream. So yeah, everyone here, please sub to Curtis if you're not already. He's doing some fantastic work. How are you feeling after the hit piece done on you by the mainstream media, Curtis? Are you still getting a lot of stick from them?
Yeah, there's like 4 articles on me now, so yeah, it's pretty bad. But yeah.
And I did notice that yesterday they were sort of saying that you allegedly sent a donation on something, and you know, they weren't really. Yeah. I don't know. They seem to not be attacking you as much, but they haven't retracted anything, have they?
So yesterday I visited the Sun in London and the Daily Mail. I spoke to the editorial legal counsel. That's it, and
Okay.
he's basically working on the incorrect parts of the report. So hopefully tomorrow, I'm hoping they should change part of it, but we'll see. I don't hold much hope.
Hopefully, yeah. Well done. Well done you for doing that. So you actually went to the offices then, did you?
Yeah, basically. And, you know, they refused to speak to me face to face. And I just stayed there and kept on. And then finally they came down and spoke to me outside the main sort of office in London. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite interesting. Anyway,
yeah,
what are you discussing? What are you doing?
Well, we're just having, I don't know whether you've heard of this, Curtis, but there's a lot of people on Facebook that are saying that this Ron, the dog walker who just so happened to walk past, is actually someone called Michael Bowman. Have you heard about this?
Nope, I haven't.
Okay, so basically, Sheepdog saying I'm leaving myself open to lawsuits. Thing is, this is what people are discussing online. I'm discussing what is already in the public domain. So if something's already in the public domain, then it's not really something that people can do, you know, lawsuits on.
Exactly.
So,
yep.
Yeah. So this is where people get a bit mixed up with the law. So like I say, Curtis, for example, was filming in the public. Now, had the police cut that area off as a crime scene and put some tape around it, which I should have done, and Curtis went under the tape and started, you know, messing about and filming and whatever, he could be in trouble. But because the police didn't do their job, Curtis hasn't done anything wrong. And because I'm looking at other Facebook groups and so on, I'm not doing anything wrong. So, okay, well, the thing is, right, I'm just going to show Curtis this first. Now, this Ron guy, what they're calling Ron. Now, people on Facebook have found this other guy called Michael Bowman, who lives in Morecambe, or is from Morecambe, and he looks identical to Ron. And I've been asking people what if they think this is Ron. Now, I've just done a side-by-side comparison, so I'm just going to show you what I'm on about. So there's this guy on Facebook called called Michael Leslie Bowman, and he's from Morecambe, and this is him here. Now, do you think, to me, that's Ron? It looks like him, doesn't it? What do you think? Your opinion? You know, the dog walker.
See anything from here? Where am I looking?
Oh shit! You can't see the screen. Oh no.
No. Oh, there we go. I got it.
Are you on your phone? You've got it. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I can see it. Yeah, I can see it now.
I'm just going to get a side by side. So just hold on a sec. I'm just going to get you this up so you can have a look.
I thought that was Ron anyway.
That was this guy called Michael Bowman. Now, I think that this is.
I thought it was Ron.
Let me just get this up. Now, some people think it is, some people think it isn't. I've done a side by side, okay? So I think this is a couple of years ago and he's younger. Now, if that's the case, then this guy's name is Michael Bowman. It's not Ron.
That's Ron, isn't it? It's the same guy.
Yeah, I think it is as well. I just think it's a couple of years younger, maybe on the right. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's the same person to me. Yeah.
This is what people are saying on social media. Okay, so just again, this is just for the legalities of this. This is allegedly, apparently, could be our man Ron off the news. This could be him, allegedly, maybe. And people are saying this on social media. Now, if that's the case, if this guy is an actor, our friend Michael Bowman, if he is an actor, then this could get even more interesting, Curtis, because we may have just found our first, maybe, possibly, crisis actor. So that is another clue. We're doing a clues night. People have been sending in their clues. Basically, people have sent in so much information. It's blown my mind, and we've just been going through it. I'm going to do another clues night. I'm going to do a few of these because people are just sending in so much information. Are you getting the same, Curtis? Are you getting lots of leads from people?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, the video I've put up tonight is actually from help of somebody sending in quite a lot of information, and then I've done the digging on it, kind of thing. Yeah, for sure.
Is it already up? Have we missed it? Is it already on?
Or
are you going to upload it in a bit?
No, I think it's scheduled for 2,300 hours if it's done in time. Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be on at 11. Okay.
Just reading a comment here. 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm reading a comment from Reality Check. They say Curtis should not be speaking about legal proceedings and threatened with censorship as a result of 2 of the videos. Can they just explain? Could you explain what you mean by that? Or Penny, do you know what they mean by that? I don't understand the comment.
No. What do you mean, Reality Check? So, what do you mean by that?
Which legal proceedings are we talking about?
Are you talking about that Curtis went to visit the son? Because the thing is, what they've done is they've printed this article and they've put it in the public domain. Curtis has got a right to retaliate to that. So at the moment, I don't see why you can't talk about that. Now, if you go into an agreement with them where they say, right, okay, we're going to pay you or we're going to take it away, and the consequences, you don't talk about it anymore, then fair enough. But at the moment, I don't understand what you mean by that, No,
not me. Oh, well.
So we've had about 5 clues tonight. So that we've spoken about that there's like 6 people apparently supposed to have found Willow on that morning. The family, sorry, hang on a minute. Oh, we've lost him. We've lost Curtis. Didn't you say you were? Oh, it says device not connected. Oh, he's back. He's back.
There
Didn't
you
you
go.
say you
There
were
we go.
that they were? Sorry, you're back. Didn't you say that they were proceeding to sue you? No, that was the newspapers that said that. Is that right?
Yeah, the newspaper wrote that about Paul, but it was it was just them saying that. They haven't spoke to Paul, because if they had have spoke to Paul, I'm sure Paul would have offered a comment and they would have written, Paul said X, Y, Z. And they haven't wrote nothing about Paul. So no, they're not suing me.
If anything, I'm sure that Paul could probably sue them if you wanted to, and Curtis could, because what they did on that
Yeah,
hit
for sure.
piece was bad. They basically said that Paul could and should sue Curtis without speaking to Paul. It's really, really bizarre. And there's other people who are talking about this. There's other people that are talking about it. There's other people that have filmed it. Now, I noticed an article from a few weeks when Nicola had just gone missing. The mainstream media had gone after another social media person. I don't know if you know about this, Curtis, but they'd gone after somebody else. I think it was a TikToker. They did a hit job on him as well, but it wasn't as bad as yours. But
No.
have you heard about the cannabis farm raid as well? I don't know if you've heard about that. Do you think that's related?
No, I haven't heard about that. Where was it?
It was Catterall, which is just down the road, which is like literally a couple of minutes in the. I think it's 4 minutes in the car. On the 7th of February, so when Nicola was still missing, there was
never.
You what? Sorry.
No, I just said never.
Oh.
Like,
yeah. Well, I've had a few people send that in saying, is that linked? Is it a drug thing? What else have we got? And I also covered the fact that, you know, the detective in charge of the Nicola Bulley case,
Rebecca.
Yeah, you know, she deals in child abuse, online serious crime, child abuse cases. Why was she even involved? It doesn't make any sense. So
no,
I don't know. Have you looked into
I agree.
that as well? Sorry,
You went quiet there for a second.
oh, sorry. Have you looked into? Did you know that she was the? Did you know that her past and what she does and why was she put in charge of this case? Do you know about that as well?
I know a few cases that she's done, including the drug one in Blackpool, but yeah, I don't know why she was on that case, to be honest. I don't think she knew what she was doing really with that kind of case.
But I think there's more to it than that. I think that there's I've got to be careful what I say here, but I think there's more to this case with Nicola Bulley. And I think we need to be looking at the Children's Society. She had that T-shirt on, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I think there's something else going on that I can't really talk about publicly. There's something underneath. There is an investigation. That's why she was involved. But it's not something I'm going to talk about publicly. But there's something I am looking into, that there's a link. Oh, did you hear?
Okay.
So it's something I'll talk about with you privately, maybe.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I keep hearing talking. Pawson Dawson says, "I get you, Penny." What about Paul having mail sent to the caravan park? Says Jane. Anybody else keep hearing talking? What about Paul having? I don't know about that. Do you know about that, Curtis?
No, I don't know.
No, I don't know about that either. Literally, that's why I've done this stream tonight, because people have been sending in so much. It's completely blown my mind with the information. So what I've been doing is, like, I'm going to start doing one of these probably every night for the next few nights, just going through what people have sent in, and some of it may be conspiracy and you know, out there. Some of it may be a good lead, but I'm not naming anybody, like any, and it's all going to be anonymous. So if you want to send anything in, I will not be naming you unless you want me to. And then I will obviously credit you for finding this out. Have you looked in? I don't know what your video is going to be about tonight. Have you looked into one of Paul's businesses, P&N Engineering?
Maybe, yes.
Okay. So
A
someone
couple of
sent
them.
me. You what? Sorry.
No, sorry, go on.
Someone sent me this in last week, and the person who sent this in I can name because he put it publicly in the stream. Johnny Knock Powell sent this in, and it was publicly, so I'm not doxing him or anything like that. P&N Engineering. This was just one of his businesses. Now this looks
Yep.
like it's about to be struck off. Excuse me. He told me to look into this last week. Repair and maintenance of aircraft and spacecraft. Interesting.
Yeah, so you see that address there.
Yeah, the Port Crawl.
So yeah, if you go on Google Maps and you find that address in person and you look at it from like the road, it's like a fish shop with a house, like a flat above it. So I'm a bit curious as to why there's an engineering place there. I mean, why would it be there? Why would he have moved his address from the caravan park correspondence to their correspondence? Maybe he fell out with somebody at the caravan park who was dealing with his correspondence going there, and now he has to use a different person who would be in that place, wherever that is. I think it's quite by the coast, isn't it? I think.
I haven't looked at where it is yet. There's Johnny Not Pal. There he is here. He's lurking. Thank you for this. I know you've been asking me to look into this for like a week now, and I haven't been ignoring you, John. I've just had my mind is blown by all of this information. As you know, I'm looking into Alex Belfield as well. I don't know if you heard of him, Curtis, but he's dodgy as fuck. And
No.
he was a YouTuber. He got put in prison
Right.
last September for basically he told everybody, he had like 300,000 subs. He told his subscribers that he was suing the BBC, and he begged for money, PayPals and whatnot, to sue the BBC. Yep. And what he didn't explain is that actually the BBC and others were pursuing criminal charges against him for stalking and cyberbullying. And he actually wasn't suing anybody. It was to him to defend a criminal case. And then what made it even worse was that he didn't even spend it on defending the case. He defended himself in court and used all the money to go on holidays to Las Vegas.
Wow.
And he's now in prison, and there's missing donations. So I've been doing research on him, and it's so, yeah, there's so much on that one. I wouldn't even know where to start. But the pub that he was, apparently that was his cousin running that pub. I put a video out last night on it on the Lamley. So I haven't forgotten. People are going, why haven't you looked into? I'm looking into Alex Belfield. I haven't forgotten about him. I am determined to find the missing money. I did find a few 100,000 of his missing money that he's got stashed away in champagne sippers, but we won't get onto that now. So this is the same sort of thing I've been doing with him. So if you look into Company's House, you can find out quite a lot. So if you look here, on the 7th of May, 2020, details as a person with significant, this changed. I don't know if have you looked into all of this, I'm guessing, Curtis?
I haven't, no, to be fair. I haven't looked into that, no.
Okay, well, this is the sort of stuff you want to be looking at. You want to be looking at when he changed the address, because if you go onto the filings, it will give you all the dates of when he changed things over. So in May 2020, he changed the address. Let me just have a quick look here. He changed the address to his home address, which I'm not going to put on here. He's in the public domain anyway. So all of this, guys, again, people going, oh, you're going to get sued. This is all public information, okay? We're not doing anything illegal. This is in the public domain. So there's nothing wrong here. So the 7th of February, that was the same day that the cannabis farm got raided. Is this just a coincidence that this happened on the same day? I don't know. Compulsory First Gazette notice for compulsory strike off. So basically the accounts haven't gone in. Is that a coincidence? I don't know. The company status is still active, but the proposal to strike off. Now, Johnny Not Powell is brilliant. Is he still here? He has found a load of a load of businesses. It's not just this one. He's got a string of them. of these failed businesses, Curtis. Don't know if you're aware. Don't know. Are you aware of that? He's still there. Curtis has gone quiet. Oh, there you are.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so he's got a list of these businesses here. I don't know if you're aware of this. So we've got another one
Yep.
there. Okay. Another one.
So he resigned today. Paul Ansell resigned from director today.
Of P&N.
I think so.
Well, he hasn't
I can't
done it
remember.
on here.
No, I can't remember which one it was. It's on my video. You'll see it on the video. Let me check. I was looking at that many companies today. I was just like, wow, what's going on?
Well, he had another one called PA Engineering Design Limited. That was dissolved on the 13th of August 2019. And this was repair and maintenance of aircraft and spacecraft. Now, we dissolved this one in 13th of August 2019. And then he goes on to make another one, P&N Engineering.
ACAD Engineering.
Oh, that one.
Currently
as well.
active. Yep, he resigned today from that.
Well, he hasn't done it officially because it's still got active on here.
Yeah, it says active, but if you click on, I'm on companycheck.co.uk. If you click on the actual business name, it will drop down and say position appointed, and then it will say resigned and the date.
It's not on here yet. It's not come up on Company's House.
Ah, but it says
So
active. It still says active on mine.
It's got role active, appointed on the 9th of August 2022. So it's still, for now anyway, it's still active on the companies. This is the government official website, Company's House. So maybe that hasn't updated yet. I don't know. Johnny, not Pauli, is still in the house because he's in the know. I don't know if he's still here. Sorry, I've missed a load of chat, so I'm not. I got PayPal and my Alex Belfield donations refunded. That's really good. That really, really good. I'm so glad you did. But it's disgusting what he did. He stole a lot of money and people donated to him. So anyway, so this CAD one is still, according to this anyway, according to this, he's still active. Now, what's this? There's been, we know I don't get about this. There's been no accounts. So ACAD Engineering Limited, right? There's the address, company status active. Okay. Accounts are made up till the 31st of August 2023 and are due by May 2024. But then when you go into filing history, there's nothing there. So this is a very bizarre one. Don't know. He's still there, Curtis. Sorry. Can't hear Curtis.
Can't you hear me? Oh dear.
Oh, there you are.
I was just making sure the video is on time to go out. Sorry.
Oh, right. Well, what we'll do then, we'll leave. We'll go and watch. You go and do that. Because you're going to be premiering your
No, I've done it now.
Right,
I've
do
done
you
it.
want to drop down then so you can go and sort that out?
I can do it. I've done it now. I just scheduled it. That was all.
Okay. So is it? When is it going? Is it going at 11?
11:10 now.
Okay. Okay. So there you go. He's got 4 that we know of. What's all this spacecraft as well? Shit, that's bizarre, isn't it?
Goes from spacecraft to car, automotive mechanic. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird. And he just now, when I looked on here the other day, there was one of them had Nicola on here. I don't know if it was P&N. I think it was this one. Nicola's name was underneath this one, and it's gone now. Can't see it.
He's got 57 grand of liability debt as well. I think on that company.
Has he?
Yeah, I've got the figures. I can't quite remember. And he had a net worth of £200, but a few years ago it was minus 8 grand net worth.
Right. So it's
changed a lot.
This is weird. Look. So this is P&N Engineering with the accounts over. Now, 2-person with significant control. This is weird because it's got officers. There's only him. But if you've got persons with significant control, This is that P&N engine, and I'm not seeing chat, so apologise. I want to apologise to the people that may be talking to me. Okay, isn't it difficult, Curtis? Is this your first ever time doing a live stream?
On this channel, yeah,
Okay, no, but have you ever done one before? Then you have.
I have, but not on anything like this. So it'll be a lot different.
Yeah. So have you ever done one on your own? You've just been on other people's. Is that right?
No, I've done my own live stream, but I was out recording stuff rather than like you're doing it now.
Yeah. So you've done.
Yeah.
Like
So yeah. So I take the camera with me and like film, for example, going around St Michael's live, that kind of thing.
Film it, upload it, premiere it. Okay, right. So this is different. This is an actual live stream. So
No, I mean live. It was live.
But you recorded it, you uploaded it, and then you premiered it with a live chat. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean I just took the phone with me and live streamed it, like where I was going at the time.
Did you? I meant to ask you, did you get a signal round there then? Because I was questioning on whether did she have a good enough signal to do a Microsoft Teams meeting at that bench?
Yeah, mine's okay. Yeah, it's not too bad over there.
It was 4G, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I may do a live stream there when I go there again, to be honest, look at St Michael's.
We're a bit worried about you, Curtis, you know. We're a bit worried. I've had a load of people contacting me, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Saying I'm worried. Well, thank you, Sid. So basically, if you come onto here, so P&N engineering design. I know I'd be surprised if she got Teams as well. We were saying this last week because Microsoft Teams, you have to have a bloody good signal to get that. I struggled in my house when I had to do one a few weeks ago, and I've got bloody fibre. Okay, so P&N engineering, Paul Nicola engineering. Now, if you look here, if you go to officers, it's just him. But if you go to persons with significant control, I don't know if you've seen this, Curtis, but there's two of them. One of them is Nicola. So you got him. Okay. Ownership of shares more than 25%, but not more than 50%. And then you've got Nicola Bulley is on here as well. And it says
her address is still the caravan park.
Yeah, and his is their home address.
Yeah, that's strange.
Yeah, because Inskip is where they're from. So hers is the caravan park, and it says here ownership of shares more than 20. So basically, it looks to me like they're 50-50 here.
Yeah.
Maybe Leslie. So she's still listed on here. Now, it's interesting. I don't know. You can order a certificate. Now, I've actually joined this. I've made an account on here so that I can see more stuff. Sorry, I'm just people are messaging me. Thank you so much. I've got loads of people messaging me why I'm live with more clues. I appreciate the clues. I really do. How have you found YouTube? Have they been okay with you? Because they've told me, often said that I'm sharing too much information, that I'm not talking over it enough. So they've suspended my monetization for a month. Have you still got yours?
Wait, whose monetization have they suspended? Yours?
Yeah, on this channel.
What? Why?
Yeah, today. Well, they don't explain things very well. So I
don't understand. What? That's crazy.
I know, crazy.
Well, for what reason? I don't get it.
They don't tell you. They just said, because like, for example, if I'm showing yours or anyone's content, people can confirm. I keep pausing it and I share the link. So I've shown little snippets of your content. I pause it. I put your link in. I say sub to Curtis. Is this, and I'll give comment. You have to give commentary over using other people's content.
Right. Yeah.
So that's what I always do. And they're saying that I'm not giving enough commentary, and I've suspended it for a month. But it's very suspicious. Do you not think that's a bit suspicious?
No, I've had nothing, but I've tried to be very careful with what I don't put on there for that reason.
But we have been really. People could confirm how careful. I've been doing this for years. I know the copyright laws inside out. So I don't know. It's very bizarre. We have our suspicions, we do. So what I'm going to do, they've told me to reapply in a month's time and delete anything that isn't that I'm
What,
not
you've got to reapply?
Yeah, they've told me they told me that they've suspended it for a month. They've done this before on my other channel. So I have got another channel. I've got a conspiracy channel that does more like paranormally stuff. So I've got monetization on that as well. So I'll probably move my memberships over there. But I'm just letting you know, just because they might be the same to you. They're not.
I hope not. I try not to put other people's stuff on my videos at all because for that reason. But you're allowed to do it, obviously, if you do it properly. But
videos, I don't. But when you're live streaming, you have to. If you're doing a live stream with research, you have to show what you're looking at. Like, for example, I'm showing this because I'm looking at it, you know. But I will all. What you've done is brilliant. It's fantastic, and anyone who just copied your video and didn't put any commentary and uploaded it, that's wrong. But I would never do that. Do you know what I mean? I'm all I'm doing is talking. It's not just you, it's anyone's. I think it's more a case of they don't like what I'm doing. I'm getting, like you, they don't like it when you get a bit close to the truth, and you'll find that the establishment will start coming down on you. I'm just letting you know, just watch this space. They might do the same to you. I don't know. They'll use any excuse.
They better not.
But then if they do, there's not a lot you can do. You've got to wait a month and then reapply. So, don't know. It's weird. I can comment on live streams only for 24 hours. What do you mean? Yeah, I've had some of my subscribers have actually had their accounts suspended just for typing in some of my live streams. It's insane. But then I've been doing this for a long time, and you'll get used to them. They will come down on you, you know. But I've never had the mainstream media after me, Curtis. So I think that's purely because you were filming on site. That's why. I
was right next to the mainstream media. That's probably why I was there with them. And then when I got that video, I came back to where they were. They'd all been taken back by the police. And then I showed them. They were like, "Oh, show me what video did you get?" So I showed the reporters the video. So obviously they've seen that and thought, "Oh, damn! Like this guy's got that video, and we haven't. We were kicked out." You know.
It's disgusting.
Probably, but.
And I've had a lot of people, not a lot, but I've had people contacting me saying, "Hello, again, Johnny Nutpal. Yeah, you know you're over the target, exactly." I've had a lot of people contacting me, well, some saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be supporting Curtis because he filmed the body." But do you just want to reiterate, you didn't know that at the time, did you? You didn't know that, Nicola.
But bearing in mind, that video is zoomed in 4 times. And even on the video, it's clearly not very close. But that was 4 times zoomed in. So you can imagine, I was even further back than that. I couldn't see nothing. I just wanted to film the police, whatever they were doing. The idea was to film that, you know. So it was only when I got back to the media after and they said, "Oh, you know, we've heard it's maybe going to be a body confirmed." Then I thought, "Oh wow, like that video I've got is going to be of them trying to get that out." Yeah. But then on the video, you can't really see anything. So that's why I thought it would be okay to put it, you know, to upload it. If it had been closer or more graphic, I just quite frankly wouldn't have done that. But there we go.
That's what I've said, because, you know, you've got to remember that we were told that Nicola was not in that river. So, so at the end of the day, if you see a bag, and I've been told as well, I don't know how true it is, I've been told that they handled the body. I haven't seen this video, that they didn't handle it like they would handle a body. Is that true? Would you say that it was more like belongings that they...
If you watch it, yeah. I mean, just to reply to reality check, you say zoomed in or not, you've got eyes. The thing is, the camera was in a place that it could view whatever was going on. The camera was higher than me. I had to hold the camera up high to get that view. I couldn't see what it was filming at the time. Yes, obviously afterwards I've looked at the video and then I've seen what the video's got. I made an informed decision to then upload that video based on what the video showed. And in my view at the time, you could not tell what was going on there other than something orange and small being handled. I didn't know what it was at the time. I presumed it must have been Nicola, but by the way they were handling that item at the time, it didn't look like the way you handle a body. So I uploaded it, and of course, people backlashed against that. And yeah, but in my eyes, the video was not that bad. As I say, had it been closer or more graphic, I wouldn't have put the video up. And I've since edited the video on YouTube. It's now a lot shorter on the part at the end, basically. So,
right,
yeah.
I didn't see that bit, and I know people keep telling me off, saying that, you know, I'm supporting you because of you did that, blah blah blah. But I personally didn't see it. And secondly, is that if the way that I'm told it was handled, you couldn't tell that it was Nicola. You would think that they would be a lot more careful, and it's really weird. I don't know. Have you seen the photo? Yeah, they did disrespect the body, from what I'm told, Terry Knowles. Let me just get this picture up, and let me just see if I can find it now and see what Curtis thinks. Have you seen the photo of the? You know, when the police went and found the body,
Yeah.
when they were, you know, when that Jason, did you meet that Jason guy? That
No.
psychic? Did you
No, I
take
walked
the
past him, but
photo of him
I didn't know who it
pointing?
was.
People are saying that you took the photo of him pointing. Is that true?
Well, no, on my video, I've walked past the police and those two were there. So if you screenshot the video, you can see him and the girl he's with looking pretty worried and shocked. Not pointing. No, I wasn't there when they were pointing.
Okay. Because I didn't think
I've walked through that. Yeah, I've walked through that road the first time, and I've actually thought that they're blocking the road as there's something further down the road. I didn't have a clue at that point that they were anywhere near the river. So I've gone through, I've walked about half a mile down the lane, realised there's nothing down there, came back, and then it's the second time I've walked through there that I've clocked on that they're over the bank, presumably down the river then. So, and I didn't know those two psychics were there, well, the guy and the girl. I just presumed they were with the police. I didn't really pay attention to whoever that was.
the whole thing is bizarre, isn't it? Do you not find the whole thing, like the psychic and all sort, like a psychic finding her body? The whole thing stinks to me. It's so bizarre.
So, another thing I want to point out, like that's just reminded me, right? So when I've walked through the police the first time and the second time, like granted they stopped me, but then once I explained my car, etc., they let me through, right? Now I've got experience with going to police things in the past, and if there's something serious, they will not let you through regardless of what you say. They will not let you through, right? So when I've walked through the second time, I've thought, okay, they're down in the river, but it can't be that serious, because if it was, they'd be behaving differently. There would be loads of people here, forensics would be here. They'd be like, no, you're not coming through no matter what the excuse is, you're not coming past. So when I've gone round to film on the other side of the river, I've just presumed they found something and I'm going to film it. I never believed in a million years it was Nicola, because one, we were told they'd searched it, the whole river, and two, I thought, well, if it was a body, surely they would have acted differently. They would have been like, no, you need to back off, mate. You need to, like, no matter what happens, you're not going past. And I thought, no, they weren't like that. They were quite lenient, in my opinion. So I thought it can't be a body. It must be something else, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
turns out-
understand.
Yeah.
People want your video up. So am I okay to show your video? Or do you want to go over and we'll watch it over yours? What do you want me to do?
What, my video I've just put on up, like?
Yeah, people are asking me to share it.
I don't mind, but if you watch it here, then doesn't that stop me getting my views? Because then it'll be viewed on here, not on the video,
Over
right?
there, I won't. I won't. That's why I wasn't going to show it here. People are asking me to. So go and watch it over Curtis's. Well, how long have I been on now? 22.
It's only a 7-8 minute video anyway.
How long's your video? How long's your video on for?
It's like 8 minutes.
I'm not going to be able to go by then. Okay, right. Go, if you want to go and watch it now, watch it now, or I'll be watching it after. I can't. I'm not going to watch it now. Okay. because again, Curtis will get the ad revenue, and I don't have any ad revenue, even if I did do, and I can't give it to him because I ain't bloody got it. So many red flags. I don't understand how it was on the news that a search was going on. So I'm just going to read some of the comments now. I don't understand how it was on the news. Do you need to go, Curtis, to sort out your premiere? I don't want to leave you. Do you need to go?
Yeah, I'll go and have a quick look at it. I'll come back.
Okay, you go and sort that out then. Oh, thank you, Shirley. Yeah, sub to Curtis, please, if you're not already. I don't understand. It was on the news that a search was going on, and we see the video psychic. It was really, really strange. We had to check, and I agree. Why wasn't that cornered off? It doesn't make any sense. There was no tape there. It was just the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. Okay. I've had more clues coming in while I'm live, but and what I wanted to ask Curtis when he comes back before we go, because I'm going to get off now, but in a minute anyway, was this. Let me just get this up. Curtis, if you're back and you see you're in the chat, I still can't get my head around this. Now, people can say it's nothing. This screenshot is taken from the image that Curtis didn't take. Now, I was told that Curtis took this, and apparently he didn't. Okay. Paul Dawson says body pulled 2 hours before Curtis filmed. Oh, really? Okay, sorry, I'm missing some chat clearly. Now, this is a screenshot, and it's zoomed in from when they found Nicola. So this screenshot, if the whole picture, you would see the lady on the wall, and you would see our mate Jace down the front here pointing. Okay, so these three are the experts who have come to get Nicola from the where Jason's pointing. Remember, he's pointing. I've zoomed in. Why are they laughing? Now he's pointing at Jason pointing. Hello, John. This police officer is looking and pointing at. They are laughing. I agree, Bridget, love. This police officer is pointing at Jason Rothwell, the psychic. He's pointing at Jason, pointing where the body is. Now, to me, this guy's laughing. This dude here also looks to be, he could be yawning, but it does look like he's laughing. Nobody laughs at a murder. Exactly, Mouse Nation. I don't get this. I'm kind of lost at this point. Okay, why they're laughing? I don't get it. I'm missing something. So again, this screenshot that I took is from the mainstream media's photo. Okay, again, this is public domain. Everything I'm showing you is public domain. Anything that has been sent to me in private, I will not show. Okay, so this was in the newspaper. Okay, but Eagle-Eyed Bunny seen these in the back. These were laughing. Now, again, Jason's down here. He's pointing at Jace, and the lady, Marie, is on the wall. Now, tonight, they are only human, but come on, does this look like two police? This is a setup. No, me neither, Scottish Davros. Me neither. I'm sorry. They knew that the big media circus around this. This to me isn't right. Maybe it's okay. I disagree, because remember, at this point they don't know what it is. Okay, remember, at this point they know there's something. Okay, and they haven't removed anything yet or anything like that. Yeah, do you know what? Reality check. I cannot find where the sister or Emma said Truman Show. I can only find where Paul said it. Is that? Yeah, that is. You're right. I was just going to say that. What's this? No, that looks like a big camera set up. Is that normal? Do they normally do that? I don't know. Again, this is in the mainstream media. This was on the. Yeah, it does, Jane. This was in the Sun. Yeah, it does, John Legend. The Joe Cox murder. Well, I'm not even going to go there. If you want to look at, if anybody wants to look into the Joe Cox murder, Richard D. Hall is your man, okay? He did some fantastic work. I'm hoping that Richard D. Hall looks into this. Lucy, what? Where? I heard talking earlier when Curtis came up, Mouse Nation. I don't know whether you got. Hello, darling. I did some picture. You did. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, I thought you meant about this. Hang on a minute. Darlene has sent me something. Anyway, guys, I don't know what you guys think of this, but personally, I think they're laughing. I'm sorry. Who's gone live? Drill. Who's Drill? Richard D. Hall is the dog's nuts, says Shirley. Well, I'm going to be ending this in a second anyway. Let me just see what this is. Oh, thank you so much, Darlene, love. Okay. I made you picture overlays. They match perfectly. Hang on a minute. Oh, Curtis is back. Hold on a sec. Curtis, hello. How you doing? Oh, he's gone again. Blimey. I hope he's okay. Right. And the lovely Darlene has sent me an email. So I'm going to get this up for you. I've just got to email it to myself. Curtis is back again. No, he's not. Yes, he is. He's back. He's having some connection
I am
problems.
back. Sorry.
Hello. Welcome. Welcome back. Are you okay? Are you on 4G
Yeah,
or something?
No, when I click from email on the link, it opens like a browser, and I clicked off that browser.
Are you doing it all on your phone? Yeah.
Yeah, I've only got a phone.
Yeah. For me to do this, what I'm doing now, I have to have a laptop and a phone because otherwise you can't present on your phone. So, if you want to start doing live streams like what I'm doing now, you won't be able to do it with just a phone because you can't present anything on the screen.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's a nightmare, especially when my laptop's on its last legs. The lovely, not going to be on much longer, but the lovely Darlene has sent me something. No, so Darlene has got Ron, our man Ron, and our man Michael Bowman. Some people are saying they're the same person. I think they are. She's done some overlay work, okay, and it's a perfect match. You know that guy. So there you go. So there's Michael. Our lovely Darlene has done this. It's a perfect match. So you've got Michael Bowman and our Ron, and everything matches up perfectly. So
wow,
she's put here, got a little bit of younger guy. You've got a little bit of a younger guy and an older guy, but right between the eyeballs, it matches the photos and closed of overlay. Penny. Oh, hang on a minute. This is nothing to do with that. Hold on. Okay, thank you, Darlene, for that as well, darling. So so Darlene says she's put it into some specialist software and it's a perfect match. Thank you, Darlene. Darlene's honestly, she's awesome. So there you go. It does look like that our Michael Bowman from Morecambe is our guy Ron. Would you say as well then, Curtis? So you thought they were both the same person, didn't you?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, that's what I think.
I agree.
Yeah.
So now what was that? Now we've come to this conclusion that we think it is the same person. Now we need to know, has our friend Michael done any acting work? That would be interesting to find out, wouldn't it?
He's not very good, is he?
No, he's not. So now we need to have a little look into our friend Michael, aka Ron. So I want to know why our mate Ron is calling himself Ron. Why does Michael change his name to Ron? So my next stream, what I'm going to do, anybody who's got any information on our friend Michael, Ron Michael, whatever you want to call him, anyone's got any information on him being an actor, obviously nothing personal, this poor guy, we don't want to upset him. We don't want to destroy anyone's life or anything like that. We just want to know if he's an actor, basically, and if he's got any. Yeah, Ron is a stage name. Ron is his stage. Yeah, the two Ronnies. That's what we're going to call them. Two Ronnies, Michael and Ron. They're both the same person. Anyway, Darlene, thank you for that. It's a new ghost. I keep on hearing funny noises. Maybe Sky gave him a new name. So anyway, Roland and Ethel run the caravan park. Wasn't it someone called Penny running the caravan park? Is that true? Curtis, who runs the caravan park? Is it?
I don't know. I only know the name of the Rowan Water owner.
Who owns? Sorry, so Rowan Water is owned by who? Penny or the
Robin Smith.
Okay, right. This person here has come in and said, no, it's Roland and Ethel who owns the caravan park. Now I'm confused, guys. Maybe he was adopted and Ron is his birth name. Or maybe Ron's his twin brother. Maybe he's got a twin brother called Ron, and Michael and Ron are brothers. I don't know. I would say though that Sky interview was definitely set up, wasn't it? The way that they knew what he was going to say.
I'm not sure.
You know the way that Kay Burley was there.
Yeah, but it looked like an ambush to me.
It was, but they were putting words into his mouth. They knew he was coming.
Oh, they knew he was coming because he walks that time every day. He was there at that time when I went there last with Rolf.
Did you watch him though? He knew what he was. He knew that he was not going to walk away. It was all planned. I don't think they ambushed him. Yeah, because if you look, he does this pretend walk, like he's about to pretend to walk away. And then he does this thing where we just showed it. I don't know if I can get it back up. He does this thing. I'm going to show you what I mean. So I've literally. Okay, let me just get this up now. It's like a Benny Hill moment. Do you remember Benny Hill? I think you're a bit young. Oh, you're too young. I know everything about you because of the Daily Mail, I'm afraid. Apologies about
Cheers.
that. In my video, I literally spent ages blurring out your name and everything. And I said to myself, why am I doing this? Everyone's got it anyway. But out of respect, I still did it. Watch this now. It's all right, mate. I tried. Okay, so watch this bit now. All right. Right. So he knows, Bunny Hill, he knows that he is going to stop. He knows he's not going to carry on walking. And he does this little pretend walk. Watch, and it's like a Benny Hill moment.
No, not at all.
It's
good to see you. Well, it has been like that. So you actually saw the phone.
Did you see that?
Right.
Watch this again. Watch here. Watch the little walk. He swings his hips like he's pretending.
Straight away.
He knows he's not going anywhere.
Come on through. How are you?
No, not at all.
Good to see you.
Watch him.
It has been like that. So you actually.
He's
you
like
saw the phone.
He's pretending that he's like walking on the spot because he knows that Did you see it?
It looks to me like that reporter is like, right, I ain't letting him past. I'm going to talk to this man. That's what it looks like to me.
I think that's what they want you to think. They want you to think that this guy knows that they're going to interview him. This to me is a setup. So he's told, pretend that you're going to walk past and then pretend that you pull back. Because if you watch his legs, he starts.
Maybe.
If you watch his legs, he knows he's not. He walks on the spot. He knows he's not going anywhere. He knows. Watch his legs again. How he does this funny little.
Pretty much straight away. He wanted to see what was the scene like, what happened here straight away. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Come on
Fine,
through.
do come
How are
through.
you?
No, not at all.
Good to see you.
You live here?
Well, it has been like that. So you saw
It's like it's been told, pretend you're going to walk past, but don't walk past, just pretend you're going to walk past. I think that's a setup, that he knows he's an actor of some type. He's been pulled in. 6 people said they found the dog and the phone. It's like something out Last of the Summer Wine. I'm guessing you don't know what that is either.
No.
I think I'm about 10 years older than you. I don't know.
No, you're not much older than me. You don't look older than me.
I don't look it, but I am 42.
Are you? That's not
Yeah.
10 years.
Is it? What are you, 30? Oh, I don't want to
Oh.
say, but it's all over the mainstream. Sorry, I'm 8 years older than you. But anyway, I remember Last of the Summer Wine. That was staged. I think most people can agree that little moment of him walking on the spot was supposed to be him pretending to walk away and then not. Yeah, why is he laughing? It's all very bizarre, isn't it? Very bizarre. The dog logging to Sky. I don't know what that means. Anyone notice the time in that video was 9:10 a.m.? Yeah, it was interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, he walks the same time every day, that man.
But is that just a new thing because he's been told to?
Shirley Keeler, 34. I don't know. Personally, I don't. He walked that route last time I was up there at that time, so I think he goes every day. But
that's only since this has happened.
Maybe.
Somebody else put something on Facebook earlier, and again, I can't verify whether this is all true because it's what someone said, but somebody wrote, oh great, I can't find it now, I've got to try and find it. Somebody wrote that they have been looking for any evidence that Nicola Bulley was even born, right? And they can't find any birth certificate, they can't find any records of her children being born. And people are really going now for the fact that she didn't exist. Now, I'm not saying that, okay? But have you heard that one as well, Curtis?
Not really, no. And I agree with. Oh, where's that comment gone? That basically, I agree with the comment that said Ron basically gate crashed the live, and then didn't expect that reporter to be the way he was. I agree with that to a point.
I think that was a setup, in my opinion. I'm 34. Last of the Summer Wine. Well, maybe Curtis has had a very sheltered life. Maybe he hasn't had the, he hasn't seen Last of Summer Wine. I don't know. Do you know what Benny Hill is?
I don't watch a lot of TV. I don't watch much TV, to be honest. I'm always out, either in my car or
putting air.
Rarely at home.
Why was the dog not on a lead? Very odd. If only allowed off on field. Yeah, it was bizarre. And did Ron, our mate Ron, Michael, did he pick up the poop that his dog did is the question? Or was it placed there so that Kay Burley could step in it? Oh, wow. I'll have a look into that. Yeah, the chat. I can't keep up with the chat. You guys, the comments some of the comments are comedy gold in here. He didn't pick up the poo. The dog should have been in the lead and he should have known that. Yeah, exactly. But it was a setup, wasn't it? Dog takes a crap when he stops. When our streams aren't so serious, Curtis, we do have a laugh on here. We do. You should join in when we're not talking about such serious things. We do have a laugh. We really do. Nothing to watch on TV. It was good in the 70s. Yeah, it was. It was much better. So anyway, I'm going to stop it there because there's so much. My mind is blown. So there's going to be another clue. We're going to do more clues what people are sending in, either tomorrow night or the night after. What day are we on? So it'll probably be tomorrow night, actually. I agree. Either you, Curtis, is wanted to be and Telly. I think you guys are giving Ron and Sky News too much credit.
Thanks, Kate.
Such an interesting stream. Oh yeah, it's been great having Curtis on, hasn't it? I'm a geologist.
It's been great to be here.
Oh well, thank you, Curtis. I'm really grateful, and I have been sending people over. So
yeah, I appreciate that.
trying to help you out. You're doing really well. You've surpassed me, but I'm happy for you. I think a lot of these YouTubers are very jealous of you, to be honest. You.
I don't know, to be honest, but I do appreciate the support and the the support. It's been
Some of
good.
them
It's
are,
been nice.
there's some of them being quite nasty. I seen one the other day going, "No, look, this is that Curtis. There's his picture, and that's his name." And she was
I
like,
don't know.
really being a bitch. And it's like, I actually left her a comment saying, "Why are you being a bitch? You know, just get over it."
You know,
You have,
on Facebook, it's all negative, like about my videos, but then on YouTube, it's actually quite supportive. Well, like mostly. Weird.
it is. Facebook, the trolls on Facebook though are mild compared to YouTube. I'm just going to say that the trolls on Facebook, like if you start getting trolls on here, luckily you're not. They are evil. Okay, I've had a stalker
Thanks,
now.
Matt.
She keeps. You what? Sorry.
No, I was just saying thanks, Matt, for subscribing.
Oh, well, thank you, Matt. Thank you, bud. I've got a stalker who's already been in your streams going, "Stay away from Penny Bunny."
Yeah, I
She's
saw that.
evil. Basically, I've got a stalker 5 years, and her whole life is about me and getting me off the internet. She's obsessed with me completely. If you knew like what some of the things that they've done to me, so all I say is make your own mind up on me. There is one person who is obsessed with me, and she's got like 160 accounts, and she will go into chats and talk to herself with other accounts going, "Yeah, I hate that Penny. Yeah, my stalker's insane." Most people know about her. So I've been on YouTube about 5 years now. She's completely nuts. Penny Stalker is the crypt keeper. Yeah, she's already been over to Curtis. She's insane. First time watcher, Penny. Oh, well, thank you. Oh my God, how do I say your name? First time watcher, oh my God, Chovexani. You should go over to Kitty's. Oh, she's already been in here trolling me, clipping. She's an absolute stupid cow. That's Penny stalking, paying no attention. What is she in here? Is she in here again? I can't see her. Yeah, so I'm just letting you know, Curtis, she's insane. So, you know.
Most
Okay.
women are, aren't they? So, yep.
Some women, yes, I agree. Some women, not all.
No, I'm only joking.
You're okay. I'm not a feminist as such, you know. Women drivers get me, and I'm a driver. Okay, so thank you, Chovexani. Can I get you a nickname? Chovy, I don't want to offend you. So thank you again to Curtis. Curtis, can you just stay there? I just want to tell you something quickly before we go. When I end the stream, can you stay behind?
All right.
I won't keep you. I just want to tell you something quick.
Yeah, cool. No worries.
Okay. Right, I'm going to end the stream if we can all thank Curtis.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the subs.
AAP, they've paused it. I'll explain more another time, but they've paused it. And also just to say they have found the remains of that little baby with that couple, the aristocrat. I can't say the aristocrat. Oh, God, and the criminal in America from America. They've been rearrested. They've been rearrested on manslaughter, and they found the remains of the baby. They've paused them, AAP. They're saying I'm using other people's content, which I'm not. So we're just gonna wait until the end of the month, which I'm not, but they use that for everything. They do it to Hidden Underbelly as well. They take off his, and he's uploading UFO videos. How can you film your own UFO video? If someone films a UFO video and you re-upload it, they did the same thing to him. I think YouTube are a bit pissed off that I'm covering this story. I think that's the problem. I think we all know that, don't we?
I know TikTok are.
You what? Sorry, Curtis.
I said I know, like TikTok are being very, very different on this particular case. They've removed like my videos on the case, and then I appealed it, and they reinstated it, and then they removed the same video again. So I appealed it again, and they reinstated it again. Like, it's ridiculous.
I think TikTok have been in more trouble, haven't they? They've seemed to be mentioning TikTok a lot.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, TikTok are proper on it now with that.
They are, yeah. This will be soon. Clipping, I'm not charging £12 for a bag. That is what they charge. They want me to charge more. I don't push that. Just to add, I don't push my t-shirts at all. I'm getting rid of it. You'll see I don't advertise my channel t-shirts anywhere because T-Mill are an absolute con. Okay. They charge the same. I think they give me about 50p if someone buys one of them bags. Okay. It's nothing to do with me. They actually want me to charge more, and I said no. So that's bollocks. I wouldn't spend though you can buy a bag if you want, but I personally wouldn't spend £12 on a bag. And that t-shirt shop's going soon anyway. I just don't know how to delete it. I've tried. So, but you can buy a t-shirt if you want. The t-shirts are better and they're all organic. But again, if you do buy one, I literally make about £1 on a t-shirt, so I wouldn't worry too much. I found Nicola's birth certificate. Interesting, Bengal Millie. Do you want to email me? Do you know what my email address is, love? My fault for putting you. It's all right, Shirley, love. It's okay. I appreciate that. But as you can see, I don't push that shop at all. Right, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Cheers, guys. Lots of love. Bye-bye.
Bye.